Hold
Screen all
on, just wait a second. All right, you should be live in a couple seconds.
I hope. Can you see me?
Nope, but it says you're live.
Ask folks in the chat if they
I'm
can
looking
see
at it.
me.
I can't see you.
A nice hot mic. Yeah, it says oh, she sees me, Heather. Okay, you guys see me? Can you hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me and see me.
Why can't I see you in the stream?
For some reason, Chris can't see me. We're having issues with Evie Mux, and I can't.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh Jesus, I was looking in the whatchamacallit.
oh,
No, we're live. I can see you. Hi.
guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
And can you hear Chris?
Yes.
We had some issues. It kept saying initializing, get ready, grab the
Yep.
popcorn. I'm like,
You're
what
on.
is going on here?
No, you're on.
Okay. Again, technology, my favorite. Haha. This is why we collect antiques, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Good, you can hear us both, Dodie. That's great.
Yeah. Some people are saying I can see you on, but not on the TV. Melody Morris said that.
Oh gosh.
But you're definitely streaming.
Try Reese, just try going out and coming back in. Maybe that'll help. I don't know if that'll do anything. Just gonna try moving my camera here a little bit. Because I look like I'm crooked. Sorry guys, I know I'm coming at you. Um,
Oh,
I don't know.
no, you have two
He's saying oh, and I have no idea what that means.
because you have two streams going on here.
I have two streams.
Yes.
Why?
You have a stream that's live right now, and then you have people that are in the thumbnail that has Old Hadley Vintage live sale Sunday, June 1st. For whatever reason, they're in the old stream.
Oh my gosh.
It's because you didn't clone it. It's still connected to the old stream.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Let me do this.
Can you go into that stream and tell people? Can you go into the other stream?
So you're
Sorry, guys.
so you're yeah.
I closed the old stream. Okay, so Mary Scott, she closed the old stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Close this stream.
Yeah, jump out and back in, people. Yeah. Hopefully people know to jump out.
I'll monitor that.
Oh, Chris
You
is
you
doing that.
start doing your thing.
Well, hello, everybody. My thing. Well, it's basically hello, guys. How are you? I see Elaine Marie, Lynn, Chad. I can't really say hi to everybody because there's so many of you here already. Hello to each and every one of you. There's Melody. Oh, you tried on both TV, neither is working on TV. Oh gosh. Oh, you closed out the old stream and now you can hear us. Okay, Kels. Sorry, guys. Like I said, we have a new system. We have this new EV Mux program, and we're just having so many issues. I don't know what's going on tonight, but we just could not get on. Hi, Joan. Hi, Heather Gibbs. Hi to everybody I missed. I know there's 32 of you here so far. I'm sorry if you were in the old chat. No, Chris is frustrated. He's trying
There's
to
like
figure it out.
5 streams that are in here because of the issue with eating bugs.
Oh, great.
So I'm trying to clean that up. So you keep doing,
All right, guys. Well, at
and
least you guys are in the right stream. Chris is going to try cleaning it up. So we'll wait a little bit. How is the weather where you guys are? It's very cold here in Western Mass. Today, June 1st, I was wearing a jacket and I was freezing and I had the heat on in the car. Like, what is going on? How is it where you guys are? Yeah, they will eventually, Kels. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, I know. Hi, how are you, Karen? Oh, Kathy Ficarata, hello. Cold in New York. Yeah, same here. Yeah, you guys are close to me. So, yeah, it's about the same here. It's chilly. 64, Joan. Yep. I think it's like I think it's the same here, Joan. It's like 60 something, 61 maybe. And it's supposed to get down to 40 tonight. What is going on? I have my air conditioning thing all set up now for the house. Now what am I going to have to do? Switch it back to the heat? What is going on? May have to have a the electric blanket on the bed tonight to warm it up. Unbelievable. Poodle, you found your way. Thank you, Poodle. I'm sorry, Poodle. We're having so many problems right now with my new system that we're using for broadcasting. Apparently, it opened 5 different chat windows. So I'm really sorry, but Chris is trying to take care of that right now. So, hey, Bill, how are you, bud? I see Betty. Hello. Toby, they're saying hello to you too. He's laying down right here, so he'll probably make an appearance later. You refuse to put your heat back on, Nancy. I said that the other day, it was about a week ago, and it was so cold. I said, forget it. I put it on. I didn't care. Thanks, Poodle. Poodle, I got some tabacchiana for you tonight. Just one little piece, but I wonder if you might already have it. Toby, Bill says hi. He says hi. Ready to light the wood stove. Yes, I know it. Seriously. Oh, Revive It Sisters are here. Hello, Heather. Heather and Shane. I don't know if Shane is, but Heather might be.
Okay. I think we're almost there.
Chris has finally did some housekeeping. He cleaned up. I have not been able to use that duplicate either. It doesn't let me get into the live. See? See? Yep. See, so Heather said the same thing. They were having issues too.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Revive It Sisters use the same format as Chris and I are using. Because we don't use StreamYard anymore. We use EVMux, which is a different format for live streaming. Which is why I actually look like I'm alive and not covered in snow. A lot of people were saying when they watch it on replay, because the poor quality, it looked like there was like a film over me. So now that I have a better camera and we have a better system, oh, you got me now, Melody. Yay! Awesome. That's awesome. Great. Kel says it looks like all the other lives are gone now.
Okay. There's one left.
Thanks, Kels.
There's one left. Okay. Cleaning it up.
He's my tech man. I'm telling you, he knows his stuff. He's cleaning it up. Yay!
I think that's it.
You have to go pick up your son soon, Heather? Okay, no problem. I'll just pop in later if you want.
Okay, we're all set.
Yay! Hi, Sandra. Shout out to Chris. He's here. He can hear you guys. And let us know if you can hear him.
You got 63 watching now.
Oh yeah, we got 63 you guys here now. Awesome. Yay! We're getting there, guys. Everybody's saying woo, Chris. Yay, he's giving me a thumbs up. Thank you so much.
All right, let's
So for my picture quality, what's the color of my shirt? So my shirt is white with like a country blue check. So it's like a gingham white with country blue. You can hear them? Good. Yeah, last week we had some kind of thing where I was like talking and I was like listening and he was talking, but it wasn't coming through. So Hazel, there's Hazel Attic. Hazel's Attic. She has a new channel. That was our Hazel Atlas girl. Hazel, if you want to put your new channel in my chat so we can get some folks to probably check you out when you get your channel up and going, they can click on you and subscribe. Feel free to do that, hon. Go right ahead and do that.
I can grab it.
Oh, actually, Chris said he'd do it for
I'll
you.
grab it. It's not a
Chris
problem.
said he'd put it in. It looks taupe on your feed. Taupe? Really? Yeah, no, my shirt's if I get closer maybe you'll see it. Yeah, no, that's it's a country blue and white.
Okay.
Yeah. What about if I hold up something of color? This is green,
No, you're
light
good.
green.
You're good. The lighting's fine.
Or I'll hold up my girls. I love these mugs. Somebody bought one of these mugs for me. I found an extra one. I love these mugs. Did I ever show you guys these mugs? The simplicity patterns. Isn't that awesome? I love this.
All right, everyone. Sorry for the snafu. I think we're ready to get started.
Awesome, guys. All right. Well, thank you for putting up with us. Um, so welcome into Old Hadley Vintage. I have a lot of amazing things for you guys. Did you guys get to see my short that I just posted maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours ago? I took a ride to the Goodwill, and I am so glad I did. Holy cats. Amazing. Um, I ended up getting something really, really cool. If you did not see the short already, you guys are in for a treat. So yeah, some of you saw it. Yes, correct. I found some jadeite in the wild. I nearly flipped. Yeah, so I was very happy. I have some really cool stuff for you guys tonight. I know I say that all the time, but tonight I think is exceptionally awesome. Got a lot of Fire King. I got some Hull pottery. I got some Goofus glass. So we're gonna have a great show. Now, if you guys are new here, welcome in. I know some of you have joined my channel recently, and I am so grateful to have you. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing and it's free. Um, because I'm trying to reach that 1,000 mark. And once I do, I'm going to do a Jadeite giveaway. So you guys have to stay tuned for that. And you have to be subscribed, of course, to do that. So definitely consider doing that. As far as any of these items tonight I have, they're all offer up. So we're going to start at a certain price and then we're going to go up from there. Make sure you don't wait till the last second to bid because there's lags with the computers and the tablets and the TVs and whatever device you're using. So if you really want something, make sure you bid like you need it and bid like you mean it and bid like you want it. Because a lot of people end up losing out on something that they want because they wait till the very last second. All right. Hi, JR. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody that's popping in late, but hello to everybody out there. It's just hard to keep up with the chat and do my little spiel all at the same time. So if you guys do stick around to the end and you do win something, I do have 3 cute little giveaways. Crazy, but just little thank yous from me to you for purchasing something tonight. And as far as any new folks that are out there, I ship from Western Massachusetts. None of these prices include shipping. So what I do is I will invoice you the price of the item plus the shipping, depending upon where you are. Now, I ship out of Western Massachusetts. So depending upon the country where you are, the shipping can fluctuate. So be aware of that. I use Pirate Ship to get you the best rate possible. So you really shouldn't have any issues as far as the shipping charges. Um, Sometimes you guys will get a notification that the item has been shipped and you haven't paid for it yet. Sometimes that gets thrown off between Pirate Ship and PayPal. Now, PayPal, just a little spiel about PayPal. I've been having a lot of problems with them. People have not been getting their invoices or their even the emails that I send out directly from PayPal, the links aren't working. So I don't know what's going on with them, but if you're not getting your invoice, please reach out to me. My email is right here. Feel free to shoot me an email and say, "Hey Jeff, I haven't gotten my invoice yet. What's up? Can you send me an email maybe with the link in it?" Sometimes it doesn't work. If you're new and you have not purchased from me before, I do use PayPal. If you have PayPal, wonderful. If you don't, that's fine too. Just let me know in an email when you send me your information. Chris will put it in the link. Actually, we might have it scrolling. It might be in the scroll thing on the bottom. And it'll tell you exactly what I need. Just let me know in that email that you have PayPal or you don't have PayPal. And if your email is different than what you're sending from for your PayPal, please let me know that as well. All right. So I think I have her. I see D. Hi, D. 60 with a sad face. We talk about 60 with a sad face. I hope you got everything all packed today, girl.
She's cold.
Oh, it's 60. Oh, girl. I know. I'm freezing. I was just saying, I'm freezing down here. I had the heat on in the car and I had my jacket on. It's June 1st, folks. Not March 1st. What is happening? Val M, hello. Um, so yes, welcome in everybody. And I think I covered everything. Chris, did I miss anything?
Just remember to be in live chat or all comments, not top chat, to ensure that you get the most up-to-date streaming information for the bids. And again, bid like you want it, not like you need it.
Yes, absolutely. Yep, that top chat thing. They need to take that out of there. Actually, I have a good mind to send an email to YouTube. Not like they're going to listen to little old me, but I might send an email. Just, if they get enough emails from people, get rid of the top chat. We don't need it. We don't use it. People that stay in it and they forget, they lose out on bids, and it's happened. It's happened to me. So, it happens. But, oh well. C'est la vie. That being said, guys, I have got quite a few wonderful things. So without further ado, let's get started. So, Chris, we're going to start on this first item. It's going to be $16 on the screen. Guys, I found some beautiful Fenton. Now, this is the old stuff. Well, Jeff, how do you know it's the old stuff? Well, you can't see it from here, but when you hold this, the sun was coming in today. When you hold this up to the sun or to the light, guess what it has? The ring of fire. And it's a beautiful Fenton silver crest vase. It is 6 3/4 inches to the top of the highest ruffle. There is no damage to this at all. It's in incredible shape. Oh, you have it, Poodle? This is so awesome, isn't it? Hey, Picasso Cat. This is just a beautiful, beautiful vase. Now, obviously, it's not marked Fenton because it's pre-1971. But my guess, because it has that ring of fire, this is really early. I'm going to guess early 50s is what this vase is from. And it is in beautiful, beautiful shape. I cleaned it up. You guys know how I clean. This thing was like covered in all kinds of schmutz. But I got all the schmutz off. And it is nice and shiny. Look at that beautiful silver crest. I love silver crest. Yep. I love that. And that's what my grandmother's Epern, as I was saying last week, her Epern upstairs. That's what her Epern is. I thought it was plain hobnail, but it's not. It's actually silver crest. So I should actually get that out someday and put it behind me so you guys can check it out. That'd be cool. I think you guys might like to see that. She never really used it, but my aunt, when she was a little girl, she actually broke one of the horns. But I found a replacement for it, luckily. So this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. And again, it's 6 3/4 inches tall, and it has the ring of fire. And it does have a little bit of a glow to it. You guys probably can't see because of the lighting. But that's what I don't like about this new lighting, because you can't really see the glow.
Yeah, but we need to be able to see you.
But you want to see me. You don't want to see the glow. But
it's very faint.
Yeah, it's very faint. But the glass along the top ruffle here, the silver of the silver crest, does glow. It does have a glow.
Can you explain what the ring of fire is?
So ring of fire means that this milk glass, was made very thinly, and it was a good quality of milk glass. I'm not exactly sure what they used, but with this type of milk glass, like when I'm looking at it right here and I'm running my fingers up and down through the light, I can see my fingers. Some milk glass is so thick, I don't have any other milk glass tonight, but some milk glass is so thick you can't see your fingers through it. So you can't see the light. So now when you hold it up to the light, actually even here, Chris, Do you see how red and
Yeah.
orangey-ish that is?
Yep. I see it.
That's called the ring of fire.
Yeah. On angle. Yep.
Right.
Hmm.
So mostly you'll see it right underneath that ruffle.
Hmm.
That's called the ring of fire. That's what a lot of people look for. And that usually dates the piece around the 50s.
Well, we've got a couple bids on
Maybe
that.
late
Very good
40s,
information.
early 50s, but it is an older piece. And I knew that right away. And you could just tell just by the feel of it. And it's just so beautiful. And it's a really classic piece. Classic Fenton right here. I just love the silver crest. And I just think it's underrated. I think it's just so beautiful. It's really pretty. So we will start a countdown. I guess we have some bids in there. And so I see Maria. Hello, Maria. How are you, honey? So we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Beautiful vase. I was actually tempted to keep it because I don't have a Fenton Silvercrest vase, but I was like, no, I'm gonna bring it to you guys because I know how much you love it.
Okay. Looks like we have Bill Aubin for 1717.
Bill, okay, Bill, that's coming to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, anybody else who bid on that.
Sorry for the coughing, everyone. I'm still getting over I had.
Yes, I know. Which reminds me, I got something upstairs to give you later.
Yep. All set?
I'll take care of him. He'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. All right. $6 on the screen, Chris.
Right.
$6 on the screen. Are you ready for these cute little guys? So cute. Look at this. It's the chicken family. Here we are. So this is made by Homeco, which is Home Interiors. Don't exactly know the year, but this one was made in Taiwan. It does have its sticker on it.
Ooh, Kathy loves that one.
I know some people love chickens,
Oh,
and
multiple bids coming in for that.
do you really? Yeah, it is so cute, guys. And look at how adorable this. So you got daddy, mommy, and the little babies. And there's no damage to this at all. I looked at their little tiny beak. They do have little tiny beaks. The little babies have little beaks. Hopefully that shows up with this camera. Sometimes it takes a while to focus. Can you see see their little beaks?
Yeah, you just gotta.
Yeah. See their little beaks?
Yep.
And maybe it won't focus on me if I duck down.
You get your thumb, that your fingers. It's.
Oh, that's what's focusing on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're cute anyway. And yeah, and the comb on daddy's head is in perfect shape, and mommy's too. And their little waddles are all perfect. No chips or cracks or anything. And I did have to wash this because it must have been sitting on somebody's shelf for a while because it was dusty. But they cleaned up pretty good. And I love this little guy. And as far as its size goes, oh, why is my ruler all the way over there? All right, so its height is, so the top of Daddy, the rooster here, he's about just under 3.5 inches tall, is at the highest point. And it's about 4 inches wide. So it's a cute little thing. Isn't this adorable? I absolutely love this. I love chickens anyway. I just think they're so cute. And it's perfect if you have just a small little spot in your kitchen to put it, or if you love collecting things with chickens. Some people have a chicken theme in their kitchen. So it looks like they're sitting on some hay, or they're in the barn or whatever. But it's just so cute. Chicken, I call it the chicken family. All right, so we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, fair warning, 1, and stop. Kathy, you have 14 real chickens? Oh, that's awesome. You don't have to worry about egg prices. Somebody just posted on Facebook that I'm on, that they just got a big thing, 24 of eggs with all the different colors, the Araucana eggs with the blues and the greens and I just love that. And the eggs are so delicious. Best eggs you'll ever have.
Looks like Kathy has it for $8.
Kathy for 8. Okay, thank you so much. That's Kathy. You have it up on the screen. Oh, beautiful. Kathy Figueroa, thank you so much. Kathy, just wait till I'm done
I
writing
know.
because I'm so slow.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Toby. You saying hello? Can you guys see Toby? Or that's with the take. Can you take the scroll thing down, Chris? They can see Toby. Uh, all right.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah,
He's
you
there.
see him? Yeah. What are you saying? Do you see the chickies? Can you see the chickies? Say hello to the chickies. Yeah, that's going to Kathy. Yeah. Do you approve? Yeah. Do you approve that that goes to Kathy? Okay, good. He approves. Toby approves. All right, guys. So, how about some Goofus glass? Guys are probably, some of you are probably saying, what the heck is Goofus glass? Well, I'm going to tell you. This
Starting.
is Goofus glass. $12.
Thank you.
All right. So, Goofus glass, this is most likely made by Indiana Glass. Now, it was made by a couple of different companies. I think Dugan made it, and I think there's one other company I'm thinking of that made it. Dugan Glass, and there's one other one. Yes, I know. Even Toby's excited. Now, what it is they cold painted the back of this with enamel, and it was never heated, never fired on. So what happens? It chips off. You guys can see me through it. See my fingers? So some of this has rubbed off. Now, this, as far as its shape and condition, is actually really good for Goofus glass. Typical because of the base being put on a table, rubbed around, moved around. The bases are generally the first to start rubbing off. So you'll find that a lot in where people handle it most frequently. But if you don't handle it very often and get your fingerprints on it, you're good. Now, you'd ever want to ever put this in a dishwasher, and even hand washing it, I would try to stay away from. Just a damp cloth. Obviously, the top is not painted. What's painted is at the bottom. This is probably from the early 20s, maybe 20, maybe would say early 20s. This is pre-carnival glass. So this is something that they actually would have even given out at carnivals even um, as a gift or as a prize, like if you won something. So it's like, it's like a cheap version of carnival glass. Then they came out with carnival glass, which replaced this. But it's still around. You can still find it. Some of it you can still find in really good shape with all the gold attached. Now, there's some people that go out there with their gold and they repaint it on. Um, I wouldn't do that. But I mean, I just, it's the wear, it's the history of it. I would just leave it just the way it is. And with the roses, it's just stunning. So most of the colors they use were green, gold, and red. And this is the version with the red and the gold. And it has a ruffled edge on it. There's no chips on the actual glass plate itself. It's in very good condition. So if you're looking for a really nice example of a Goofus glass plate, or I guess you could almost call it a bowl because it does dip down a little bit in the middle, this is a perfect example. Just in case you want to, show somebody, hey, have you ever seen Goofus glass? You know what it is? Well, there you go. And again, it's enamel painted, cold painted, never fired on. So that's why it tended to flake off a lot. So if you've never heard of Goofus glass, now you know all there is to know about Goofus glass. Now, as far as for what I looked up, this is Indiana glass, made by the Indiana Glass Company. So, and I know they made it, Dugan, and I cannot think there's one other company, and it's just escaping me right now, and I can't think of it.
Poodle loves
That
it.
was
She doesn't have any.
You don't have any poodle?
No.
Oh my
Yep,
gosh!
she's interested in it too.
Yeah, it's a nice play, and it's like I said, and like you just said, yeah, that's an excellent condition and a fine example. Exactly. So you can show people, see how it wears off. But I couldn't believe it. Really cool, right? Yeah, it's really nice. The roses are beautiful. Yeah, so you just want to wash. You can wash the top of the plate, but I would not ever wash the bottom. Even with a hand sponge and a soap like dish detergent, I wouldn't trust it. I think it might come off. So when I got this, I literally I have a very fine brush. I brushed the bottom and then I washed the top and I cleaned the top. So that's why it's nice and shiny. But But yeah, pre-carnival glass, and there it is. So we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, fair warning, 1, and stop. Goofus glass. Hundred years, exactly, Kathy. Yep, it's very old.
Going to Poodle for 15, 1-5.
All right, Poodle, that's coming to you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anybody else who bid on that? I appreciate that. Thank you, Poodle, darling. All righty. Next up, guys, anybody got somebody graduating from, well, college might be a little bit too late, but still okay. Still give it as a gift. But high school is going to be graduating soon. Anybody got somebody graduating from high school? Whether a boy or a girl, I got them both. You guys are ready for these? Chris, $8 on the screen. And guys, this is going to be choice. So it's $8 choice, Chris.
Mhm.
So it'll be depending upon whether you have a boy or a girl graduating. So I have the Lefton boy and girl graduators or graduates. Oh my goodness gracious. Graduators.
Hey, you made that one up.
I know. Now I sound like Tam Tam. I'm coming there. We're gonna have like the Jeff's book of
Jeffisms.
words. Jeffisms, I know. We already got incredible. Now it's gonna be graduators. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway. Now what's cool about these guys is see, they're the diplomas. What I did for Chris when Chris got his degree a few years ago, I found one of the Lefton boys and I wrote the year of his graduate. I know some people would be like, don't write it on there. But I did anyway. And you can write the year 2025 right on their diplomas. And it makes a beautiful gift. And if you want, you can go so far as to actually put the name of the graduate on the bottom of their little stand on the bottom of it. Now she is marked with the Lefton sticker. Hopefully that shows up. Oh, I don't like how this camera doesn't focus right, Chris. Oh, there it goes. Perfect.
You got to pull it back.
Yeah. So there's the Lefton sticker on her. Now he is not marked. He must have had the sticker. He just has the little number. Yeah. And he's given like almost like a thumbs up, like, yeah, I did it. And then they're just and those eyelashes, like Dee says, eyelashes for days. Aren't they cute? And their backs. He's got a little bit of wear on the paint from his back here. That was probably like a price tag that was back there. But that does not take away from him at all. And the tops of their graduate caps are in really good shape. And their little tassel, they're just so cute. So if you have anybody who is graduating, perfect time of the year. And like I said, just write right on that diploma, the year and then their name down in the bottom. That's what I did for Chris, right, Chris?
Yep.
He loves his.
It's cute.
He's got it next to his picture of him in his graduate his cap and gown. So
Tina likes one.
they're cute. So these are choice. So you guys get to choose. All right. No other graduates coming at you this year. Nobody in our family, anyway. All right. Well, we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. And it'd be your graduate's first vintage, item from, I guess these were probably from the maybe late 40s, early 50s, sometimes 60s, I think. I think these went into the 60s, Lefton made these.
Okay, we have Tina Lane for 10.
So cute. All right, Tina, which one would you like? Would you like one or would you like both? It looks like nobody else came in on these.
Nope.
And if you only want one, I'll bring the other one back later on. Poodle might come back as a clear bowl. Yes, exactly. Yeah, if you wash it or put it in the dishwasher, that'll end up as a clear bowl with roses on
She
it.
wants both.
You want them both? Okay, very good. So those are coming to you, hon. Thank you very much, Tina. I appreciate that, honey. All right, so Tina. All right. All right. Next up, guys, I have some tins. Poodle, this is what I was talking about. I don't know if you have one of these because I know you like some of the Tabacchiana stuff. So I have 2 tins for you, Chris. $13 on the screen. You're going to get both of these tins. So here they are. Now, one is Lipton's tea. It's very old. And I'll show you that one first. Orange Pico and Pico. Orange Pico and Pico. Plain Pico and Orange Pico. There's the inside. It says important. I won't read the whole thing. Use boiling water. 1 tea bag makes 2 delicious cups of Lipton tea. That's so funny. My grandmother would make tea. I got to tell you the story. My grandmother would make tea, and just to save on tea bags, like tea bags, she would make her cup of tea, and then she would take it out and she'd put her tea bag in my cup of tea. So she'd make 2 cups of tea with 1 tea bag. Anybody else have grandparents that maybe did that?
Yep.
Or anybody that still does? Yours did?
Yep, Graham did.
Graham did that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not, right? Use it both up for 2 cups of tea. Why get two tea bags out? So I always got a kick out of that. And so this is supplied by Thomas J. Lipton Incorporated, Hoboken, New Jersey. Yep. Also in San Francisco, California, and Chicago, Illinois. So I guess those were the 3 places, where the 3 factories. And it has that nice little closure on it. You guys heard that? There's that nice little snap closure. Here's the back of it. And it does have some wear, but it's great for display, especially in a kitchen, or if you have like a like a kitchen that displays like a lot of old tins and things like that. This would be a perfect addition for it. I love this thing. I think it's so cool. So you get that one, and you also get Edgeworth high-grade sliced pipe tobacco. This is the one I was talking about, Poodle. I don't know. You probably have this one. This is fairly common. There's a good picture of it. And it still has some of the sticker on it. And the inside is very clean. Has a little bit about the Edgeworth sliced pipe tobacco on the top.
And that, again, that's $13 for both of them, correct?
Yeah, you get both of these for $13. Yeah, it's not choice. It's you get them both. So starting at 13, you get both of these. Now, any of you guys know what's on the back here? I was showing people this when I was at the store when I bought this. I said, "Do you guys know what that is?" And they're like, "I don't know." Like younger, yeah. I like asking the younger crowd because they have no clue. Well, that's the striker. That's where you would strike your match. Strike your match so you can light your pipe. There you go. Jenny Mac, how are you, hon? Hi, Ginger. Use your tea. Who uses their tea bag twice? Somebody uses their tea bag twice. JR, use your tea bag twice. Ha ha. Heather Gibbs. Yep. That's funny. The Albert and the Canton. Yep. Yeah, this was a nice one. I just love the colors on it. So, yep. So you get both of these for $13. I don't know if we have any bids at all. If anybody likes tins.
Not yet.
You get 2 for $13. Both of them. And these are older, definitely. These are definitely old. The secrets tins when you were a kid. Yeah. And a lot of times you'd bury it in the backyard, right, Bill? So nobody found it. Yep. Who said they're late? You're not late. Oh my goodness, no. Who said that? Judy, you're not late. Oh goodness, you can come and go anytime you want.
We were late starting.
Yeah, oh yeah, Judy, we were late starting. We had a late start. It was a mess.
You're okay.
You're fine. Yeah, you're perfectly fine. So You gotta watch your dollars. There you go. Now somebody told me about putting coffee grounds in the garden. I wonder if you could put tea leaves, like used tea leaves. I wonder if that would benefit the garden at all. And JR, I know you garden because I saw your video with all your flowers. So I wonder. Yeah.
You want to calm down?
Want to count these down? I don't know if anybody's got a bid in here. You got a manicure and shopping. Awesome. I want to go for a mani. I want to go for I need a pedicure. I go for pedicures, and boy, I haven't had one of those in a long time. I think more guys should go for pedicures because let me tell you, feet are just.
Okay, let's count it down, Jeff.
All right.
Focus.
Hey, leave me alone. Who's running this ship?
All right. Keep talking about manicures and pedicures.
Manicures and pedicures. All right, guys, we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. So I think that's a pass for now.
Oh, we can pass someone that we haven't had in this channel before.
We do?
Yes.
Who's that?
Jay and Dan from New York.
Jay and Dan, how are you guys? Welcome in.
Wow, what a
Baking
surprise.
with Jay and Dan, plus Jay plus Dan. Hi, guys. How are you? Oh, my goodness. That's so awesome that you popped in. Thank you for popping in.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate that.
Yes. If you guys get a chance, go over to Baking with Jay plus Dan. They have some videos that they posted. I think you guys started during with the COVID thing,
During
right?
COVID, yeah.
You guys did some videos of baking. They are a hoot. So you guys have to check them out. Maybe Chris will put their link in, and you can check out their baking videos. They're two awesome guys. So yes, definitely check them out when you guys get a chance.
Well, enjoy the show, boys.
Yes, enjoy. All right, guys. All right, so that was a pass on the tins.
Correct.
All right, so pass on that. All right. So next up, guys, I have some Hull. Not Hall, but Hull. Hull. This is beautiful. Chris, 18 doll hairs on the screen, please. Now,
18. All right.
18 doll hairs. Is this not gorgeous? What a beautiful jardiniere, right? Look at this. Well, it didn't look like this when I found it. Let me tell you. Look at how shiny clean I got it. This is the grape Tuscany grape planter or urn or jardiniere, whatever you want to call it, from probably around the 50s era, circa 1950s. Really pretty. It is not marked on the bottom at all, except for USA, which you can probably see if I can hold it just right. Right there, you can see the USA. It's right on the bottom here. USA. It's just really hard to see.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah, just barely.
And it is not marked Hull, but this is definitely a Hull piece. So it's got you got the grapes and the grape leaves, and it's called the Tuscany pattern. And surprisingly, from what I researched, it's one of the most popular patterns. I don't know if that's true or not. But now it does have, I think that's just in the glaze. Yeah, that's just in the glaze. There's it looks almost like a crack right there, but that's under the glaze. So there's no crack there at all. That must have happened during manufacturing. But what a perfect example. And look at how vibrant that green is. Isn't that pretty? I got it nice and shiny. It had a price tag back here, and I'll tell you, I had to work at it for I can't even tell you how many products I used on it. Right. I think I used more products on this than I used on my face.
Hi, Terry Trahan.
It was terrifying. Hi, Terry. How are you?
And looks like Jenny Mack is interested in that lovely piece.
Jenny, isn't this gorgeous? I absolutely love it. The color green, sometimes it's just too dark, and this is just absolutely stunning. And I'm so happy and pleased with how clean I got this thing. And I didn't even show you guys the inside. Look at how clean that is. Look at that. I am so proud of myself when I clean things and it comes out nice and clean. Can you tell? As a matter of fact, I had a friend who might actually be watching tonight just messaged me right before the show and asked me how to clean a lamp. So
you want to count this one down?
So want to count this down? Yeah. We got some bids in there, so we'll count it down. Oh, I see Amy Whitmore. No, I always say, I want to say Wittenhouse. All right, we'll count this down. 10, 9. Oh, I didn't measure this in case anybody's curious. Let me just measure this really quick for you guys. It is just under 5.5 inches tall, and across the top it is 5 3/4. Just a little over 5 3/4. So we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Answer Elisa's question. Well, we have a story about that. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fair warning, and stop. I know, poor Jarrett. Oh my goodness gracious. When we were on a cruise, he got an infection after having a pedicure. Poor guy.
Well, she kind of clipped him. She got a little too
She
close.
got a little too close with the clippers. Yep, the poor kid. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's see here.
You have.
I have.
We have Sandra Norden for 25. Thank you, Sandra.
25. Thank you, Sandra. Now, Sandra, are you new to me? Which Sandra is that? You have Sandra, have you purchased from me before? You might be
It's
new.
on the screen.
I know, but I don't know if I know this Sandra. You might be. Are you new to me, Sandra? Welcome in. I am so pleased.
I'll throw up the Chiron. Hold on.
Yeah, so if you're new, I'm just gonna need all the info that's scrolling down below, and just shoot it to my email here. Let me know whether you have PayPal or not. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. You know her, Jenny? Okay, good. Yeah, just send me your info to my email, and then I'll be able to shoot you your invoice.
Congratulations on your first purchase.
Congratulations and welcome, Sandra. I appreciate it, and thank you for joining my channel. I appreciate that. I'm always looking for more subscribers, so thank you so much.
You got her
So
name?
glad.
You got her name?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got Sandra Norden right here.
Perfect.
Yes, thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. It's a beautiful piece. You're gonna love that. And thank you everybody who bid on that. All right, next up, guys. I've had this before, and I found another one. And this has that awesome jadeite green top on it. I know it doesn't look jadeite green, but it has that jadeite green top on it. Chris, 15 on the screen, please.
Okay.
So this was made by Owens, Illinois, in the 30s or 40s. It's a water bottle that you would have this in your refrigerator. They made things a lot really thin so that people could put things in the door. And I did clean it really well. The cap itself was so nasty. And I was able to clean it out really, really well. And it's in very good condition. Now that I cleaned it, of course, except it does have just a couple of little chips on it. I'm not sure if that's Bakelite or what type of plastic they use, but it could be. It does have a couple of little, of course, see my face is in it, so it doesn't focus. It does have a couple of little like chippers. See the little tiny little nicks in the plastic? Like there's like 2, maybe 3. Yeah, they're all together in one little side.
Apart. Yeah.
You can barely see them.
Yeah, they're very small.
And that's typical of something this old. Yeah, so Owens, Illinois from the 30s and 40s, and it was a water bottle. And I did let some vinegar soak on the bottom, and it did take off some of that cloudy. It had a little bit of cloudiness on the bottom, but I was able to soak a little bit of that out. But if you want to work at it, maybe with a brush, stick it down there with a bottle brush and kind of scrub away at it, you might be able to clean it a little bit more. But for the most part, I was really thrilled to find this. This is a really nice bottle. And it cleaned up really, really nice. And of course I just love the top. Why? Because it's a jadeite colored top.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my jadeite. Speaking of which, that's coming up, guys. Some jadeite is coming up.
Looks like Elaine Marie is interested.
Elaine Marie. All right, Elaine. Awesome. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Yeah. It's a good heft to it too.
Nope, Kels is in.
In the ribbed pattern. I sold a couple of these before in the past, but I'm not sure who purchased them, but maybe somebody's looking for a matching pair. So, all right, so we'll count this down. 10, 9. Oh, let me measure it for you guys. See, I always forget this, and I know some of you have emailed me like, you got to measure your items. So let's see. So the bottle itself from the bottom to the top of the cap is 9 3/4 inches tall. So the whole top. All right. And as crosswise, let's see here. It's about, let's say 4 3/4 inches. And width is about 2 2 1/4. So it's nice and thin. Yep. Put your ice water in there. Imagine. Beautiful as that. Some people like to just put colored water in here and just display it. You can do that too. All right, so we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8. Yes, for solar tea, exactly. My grandma used to make that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Screen changed.
Uh-oh, does somebody have poison ivy?
Yeah, JR has it.
Oh no, buddy. Go to the pharmacy and get some Dumboro solution. Soak in some Dumboro. Domboro.
I was telling about the Rui gel when I had poison ivy.
Oh, Ruli
Long.
gel.
It's very expensive. It's only
Yeah.
like 3-ounce container, but
And then there's also another product called Ivy Dry. It's a spray. You keep it in the refrigerator and you just spritz it on. That stuff works really good too. And I'm sure Alicia probably has some good tips for you as well.
Yeah, she has. She was talking about it.
Was she awesome? Yeah, she's a nurse, so she knows her stuff.
All right, looks like we have Kells for 24.
Kells for 24. All right, thank you, Kells, and thank you everybody who bid on that. That's an awesome piece. What are the sisters saying?
They're back.
They're back. Yay! Oh, I'm back home. Okay, great. Awesome. Welcome back. All right. So now, and just a reminder, you guys coming in late, I do have some giveaways at the end. Nothing crazy. You know, I'm not giving away a Tiffany lamp or anything like that, but you know, I got some cute little things just to thank you for purchasing. So those of you that have purchased anything, you're eligible for the giveaway. So be aware. Be aware. Be aware. All right, what is this? I have to look and see what this is. Okay, all right, guys. Let's see if you know what this is. All right, you ready for this? You guys know what that is? Chris is looking at it like, what the heck is that?
I think I know what it is.
Do you really? Okay. See if anybody knows what it is yet.
How much are you charging for that little thing?
Oh, this is going to be $15 as a start. We're going to start this at $15, and we're going to see if anybody gets as to what it is.
Kathy says it's
Kathy. Yeah, I know what you were saying. A stamp wetter.
Stamp wetter.
Correct. Or for envelopes. And you know what else I thought of? Be perfect to wet your fingers. You know, sometimes you're trying to get plastic bags together. Perfect to wet your fingers. So what this is you just put a little water in the bottom. You plop this little thing in here, and it spins around. And as this little wheel gets wet, you can rub your stamp on it to get a little moisture instead of licking it, because you don't want to lick envelopes or stamps, guys.
Oh, no.
Let me tell you, if you ever saw how envelopes were made and what that glue is like made of and where the vats that it comes out of. Yes, I said vats.
No, Mom used to work in a shop like that.
Oh, Mom did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It is disgusting.
It is nasty, everyone.
Bugs and flies and things that get into this.
Cigarette ashes.
Well, of course, nowadays, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? And here we are licking our envelope. No, use something like this. And this is nice porcelain. This is from the 40s. And it was made by the Frank A. Weeks Manufacturing Company, New York, USA. And it says it right on the back. Let's see if I can. Oh, I hate this camera. I wish it would focus.
Well, we may need to get you a new camera.
I'm not happy with it.
Hey, it was free.
True.
Beggars can't be choosers.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah. I think that's the trick is doing, because I know Vinny does that.
Yeah.
He puts his hand in front of it, and sometimes that does it. So the wheel comes out, and I did get most of the rust off. The wheel was a little bit rusted, you know, but it's a good solid porcelain. You know, probably that same material that your like your bathroom fixtures are made of. You know, your soap dish and your towel holders. You know, years gone by. It's the same material, so it has good stuff to it.
And it is porcelain.
Yeah, porcelain.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It feels like ironstone, but it's porcelain. Yep. Yep. So like I said, it's the same material like those your soap dish and stuff that you would have had, growing up, the old soap dishes and the towel racks with the plastic lucite towel rack holder. That's what it's that same porcelain. So toilets, exactly. Lame. Toilets, all right. Same as your your turlet. All right. Yeah. For like, Yep. So I don't know if we have any interest in this.
Not yet, it looks like.
No, nobody's
Oh,
interested. This is the coolest
nope,
thing.
Heidi is.
Oh, Heidi's interested. Isn't it cool? I just thought it was the coolest. I've never seen this before, ever. So I was standing in the antique shop that I found. Actually, it was a thrift shop. It wasn't an antique shop. I was standing there and I'm looking at it. I'm like, what the heck is it? And I pulled it out. I'm like, it's missing something. I'm like, then I thought, oh, it's probably to put a roll of stamps on. Then I flipped it upside down and they had the sticker on it and it said stamp wetter. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is the coolest thing. And I looked it up, of course, and it came as a wider one too, which I think you could probably use for like labels. Like they used to use those gum labels made by the what was that company here in Massachusetts that used to make all that Denison is the company I'm thinking of. Denison. They used to make those. So yep. So if any of you guys have those Denison stamps that you like to put on people's things around Christmas that still have the gum in the back of it, use this. Perfect. All right, so we'll count it down. 10, 9. I've been living under a rock. Who told me I'm living under a rock? Miss Sarah, yes, I have. I have never seen this before. It's fun learning new things. See, like I said, I'm learning along the way here. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, fair warning, 1, stop. And it's got a good heft to it, too. I love it. Did you feel this thing, how heavy it is?
I will in a second.
He's checking.
I'm working.
He's working.
Producer is working.
Producer's working.
All right.
The worker's producing. The producer is working. I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking water. I'm going to have you get me a cup of coffee in a little while.
I will.
I brewed a whole pot of coffee and I've only had 1 cup.
Okay. Looks like we have Midway Rose for 18. Sorry, Elaine, you came in just at the last minute.
Oh, sorry about that, Elaine. I'll look for another one for you. Thank you, Midway Rose. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, it does have a good weight to it.
Isn't it heavy? I know. Yeah. That'll sit right on the desk. Perfect on it. It's the coolest thing. I love it. All right. Now, this is absolutely incredible.
Really?
It's incredible. I loved this. Look at this. Chris, 25 on the screen, please. This is absolutely spectacular. Now, I am unsure of the maker. I am unsure of its origin. I believe this to be older. If I were to guess, I would say maybe 40s, 50s. This is either a water carafe or a wine carafe. And now when I found this, the top was so heavily tarnished, so it is silver plated. It's not sterling silver, but it does look like sterling silver, and it is absolutely beautiful. Now check this out. When you take the top off, that's why I'm thinking it may not be super old because it has this gasket in here. It has this like rubber gasket. Now what it is this plastic piece comes out from the top and you fill it up either with ice or I don't know if you can do this, but possibly fill it with water and throw it in the freezer. All right. And then screw it back on here once it's frozen or you get your ice chips or whatever in here and it keeps your water or your white wine chilled. How cool is that? I thought this was neat without diluting it. Or if you want it for lemonade, doesn't have to be, anything crazy, but I mean lemonade. And it has this gasket. I don't know if the gasket is still good or not, but I mean, you can try it. Because again, I don't know if it's true age, but I just thought this was absolutely spectacular. There is no maker's marks on it at all on the bottom. It says 0505. There is a mark, but I don't even know what it looks like. A pinwheel. It might be an R inside of a circle. Maybe it's just registered trademark or something. I don't know. But there's the bottom of it. So you guys can take a look at that. And it does have these little ribs that go around the bottom. And I'll show you that R thing. It's like right here. It's hard to see. Yeah, I don't think it's going to show up. Yeah, it's hard to see. But
Yeah, even
yeah, it's just hard to see, but it is beautiful. And as far as its height goes, it's very, very tall. So to the top of the spout, it's 11 inches tall to the top of the spout itself. And it is just so elegant looking. So instead of having just a thing of water on your table or lemonade or whatever, look how elegant this is. And with that tube in the middle, it's keeping everything nice and cold without diluting your drink. So I just thought this was absolutely beautiful when I saw it. And I polished it, of course, and got the the tarnish off. So be aware it will tarnish again, so you will have to polish this, but it's not much to polish. And I know Jenny's daughter usually does the polishing for her, right, Jenny? I remember you saying that the other night. So it's absolutely beautiful. I just loved this piece. And the top is it's spectacular. And look at how shiny I got it. You guys know me and my polishing and cleaning.
Well, you already got some kudos for how you clean and polish and
I appreciate that, guys.
before you bring it to a
I
show.
I take pride in that, instead of having all that schmutz all over it or letting you guys do it. I like to make sure it's nice and clean before it's sent out to you. So, and it came out absolutely beautiful. So, not sure if we have any bids on this, but we will count it down. How many ounces does it hold? Geez, I don't know, to be honest with you. I would probably say,
Well, it's got that thing in the middle.
yeah, it's hard to tell with that thing in the middle because that ice, where the ice is. So I would say maybe, would you say a quart and a half?
Maybe a quart.
I think a quart would probably come up to here.
Yeah.
Maybe a quart and a half, maybe a quart and a quarter.
That's a guesstimate.
Something like that's a guesstimate.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it would hold a good amount. Honestly, I mean, if you took, I think it would probably hold a whole bottle of wine.
Oh, yeah.
I think it would.
750 milliliters. Yeah.
750 mLs, I would guess. Yeah. Like I would put a bottle of like white wine in here and chill it. I think a whole bottle of wine would definitely fill this if you wanted something like that, you know? And it's just so beautiful, I've never seen this one before. So, yes, Miss Sarah, I haven't seen this one either. I hope you know I'm only joking around with you. Because that's what we do here. We like to have fun, right? We like to
Yes.
joke around and yeah, we have a good time.
We got some people interested now.
Oh, we do. Oh, good. We have some bids. All right, so we'll count this down then. 10, because I got a lot of stuff here in front of me,
We
guys.
do. We have a
I have a
lot
lot tonight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Hazel is saying it would definitely hold the bottom.
Yeah, definitely. Right, Hazel? Absolutely, hun. Yep. It sure would. I put my favorite bottle of Riesling in here, Dr. Lucen. There you go. There's a little tip for you. Dr. Lucen Riesling from Germany.
Not a paid endorsement.
But not a paid endorsement. Love Dr. Lucen.
We got Jenny Mack in there for 26.
All right, Jenny, you are going to love that. Something else for your daughter to polish. Sorry. But if she wants to come this way, I can give her some stuff to polish too. Mind polishing. I have that tea set you guys probably see sometimes when I have my opening segment if I do a video or whatever. You guys see that tea set? Doesn't look like that right now. It needs to be polished. Oh, thank you, Chris.
Yep.
He's getting me a cup of coffee. He's so sweet. Boy, I'll tell you that tea set is not an easy thing to polish. That is like literally an hour and a half project. And it looks beautiful for like a month. And then it starts to tarnish up. But I like silver. Today when I was at the Goodwill, I saw one of those meat cutting trays, with the drainage thing. I think it's like a meat server, with the little, we have the glass ones sometimes. I saw a silver plate one. Oh, even I wouldn't touch this thing. It was so bad. I was like, this would be a good challenge and would make a good video for you guys to watch me do. No, I was like, I can't do it. Thank you, Chris.
Yep. All right, what we got next?
All right, just need a quick sip.
Oh yeah.
All right, next up, guys, I have something that's and I never use this word, but I have to use it this time. It's no, they are incredible. But if you guys like Fire King and you know your Fire King and you know your Anchor Hawking Fire King, these are rare. And I don't like using the word rare.
Wow.
These are rare. They're very hard to find. People mislabel them all the time as votive holders, and they are not votive holders. So I will show you now what they are. And here they are. Now, these were mine, and I am parting with them. You might have actually seen them. They used to be right here on this spice rack that I have. I used to have them going right up on that spice rack. And guys, I never used them. I originally bought them for when somebody caught lobsters when he went diving. But we never used them. So I'm bringing them to you.
And why did we never use those for butter?
I don't. Because they were sitting on my display and they look pretty up there.
Okay, fair.
And I didn't want to take them down.
All right, fair.
So guys, these are drawn butter cups. Now, you guys know what drawn butter is. I just said it. Basically, with lobster, you have melted butter. That's what these would be used for in a restaurant. These are starting at $35 because they are so rare.
And there's 4?
Yes, and there's 4. And I am parting with these. And these are not easy to find. So if you guys are collectors of Fire King, you will know what I'm talking about. Like, if you know, you know. These are not easy to find. They are marked Fire King, ovenware, made in USA on the bottom.
Oh, you got a heavy
Of course,
sigh
it's going to be.
Toby.
I got a heavy sigh from Toby. Oh boy.
No, right there.
Can you guys see it?
Stay right there.
All right, so there you go. There's the Fire King on the bottom. And there's 4 of them, and they're in perfect condition.
Yep. See, Jenny Mack said she uses them for sauce, and Elder Poodle said,
right?
Very unique pieces.
Yes, they're extremely unique, and I don't like using that word, but they are rare. They are extremely rare and very hard to find. And just go ahead and look one up. Look some of them up on that site. Check them out, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I've had these for quite some time, and I figured I would bring them to you if anybody eats, likes a lot of lobster and they like to, melt the butter and, do the whole 9 yards. These are perfect for that. Or you could put sour cream in it if you're serving that baked potatoes and you want something to have something on the side. Dressing, somebody just put my dressing on the side. Don't pour it on the salad. Perfect for that.
Are they ribbed?
They are not ribbed. They are perfectly smooth. Yep.
Or I'm sorry, maybe rubbed. I think she means ribbed. Rubbed or ribbed?
No, they're not ribbed.
Okay.
No, they're completely flat. I mean, they have a little texture to them because of the I think because of the way the manufacturer, because the way Anchor Hawking made them. But they're smooth and flat. They're just flared out.
Okay.
So there they are.
Thank you.
They're very rare. They're beautiful. And if nobody is interested, then I will just end up keeping these and we'll use these for our lobster.
For this year? Okay.
For this year. Yeah. So Chris dives and he does sometimes find some lobsters for us and he brings those home to us.
Oh, Mary Scott likes them. She knows.
Oh, Mary Scott knows. Oh, Mary Scott. Okay. You got 30. I said 35.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think you said 34. That was my mistake.
Oh, you did? Okay, that's fine. Leave it, Mary. Leave your 34. That's okay, Chris. That's all right. I'll change that.
I heard 34. 34 for 4. That's sorry.
That's okay.
Oh,
no,
okay. Oh,
that's fine. We fixed it.
It doesn't matter. There's other people interested.
Oh, other people are interested? Oh, good. Well, okay. Well, guys, these are very rare. And if, like I said, if you're in front of your computer, go on the eSite and check it out. These are not easy to find.
Yeah, that was my mistake. Sorry.
That's okay. That's all right. Don't worry about it. No big deal. All right. And like I said, if you know, you know. If you know, you're Fire King. So we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. What did Toby have for dinner tonight?
Why?
Am I the only one that smells that? And I don't smell my coffee.
I'm not smelling.
I know. Well,
focusing.
he's right here with me, and I'm getting
He's had as usual.
Yeah. Well, the usual is not agreeing with you tonight. I'll tell you that much. Woo! Holy cow! Light a candle, or as my mother would say, light a match.
All right, we have
Right, Mom?
Karen Taylor for 45.45.
Karen Taylor. Okay, Karen, thank you so much. Now, Karen, I think, have you purchased from me before? I'm not sure if you're new to me or not, but all of my info that I need is going to scroll right along the bottom of the screen. I think you might be new. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Karen, and welcome. Welcome, and I appreciate your first purchase with me. Thank you so very, very much. And I know you're going to love those. You probably know all about those, don't you? If you're a big Fire King collector. I'm so glad you appreciate those. Yeah, they are fantastic. All right. And thank you everybody else who bid on those as well. Thank you so much. They are very, very, very cool. Off season here and me. Oh, that's you. Okay.
Yeah, no, they were asking
Talking about the lobster.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I luck out with that. I get to a point where it's just like, oh, more lobster. Yay, yay. It's like hot dogs. It's like, oh, we're having hot dogs again? All right, guys.
All right. Well, I can always.
No, I'm only joking. I love my lobster, but it's not, I mean, within moderation. I usually make a lobster salad for myself, and it's Chris. You don't really like my lobster salad, but his mom likes it, right, Mom? Mom's out there. Hi, Mom.
Yep.
She likes that. Chris's mom loves that salad, so I try to make that for us. So that's always a nice treat. Yep. All right, guys. So next up, Chris, if you could put $15 on the screen for our mid-century folks. You guys know what this is. It's not that green, that avocado green. It's not the amber. It's the clear. This is that fabulous Anchor Hawking Lido Milano crinkle glass pitcher.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yep, from the 60s or 70s. It's in beautiful shape and clean now that I spent a long time cleaning this thing. Now, somebody must have had Coca-Cola or something in here, or Choca-Cola, whatever the heck they had in here. Let me tell you. There's like an opening here in the handle. It got in there, and it was in all these crinkles, and even on the outside, it was all like dried Coca-Cola on here. Oh, or I should say, in honor of Joan Crawford, Pepsi Cola. We have to look good for Pepsi Cola. So, it was just horrifying. So I got this thing cleaned up, guys. Look at how nice it is. At first I thought there was something wrong with it when I picked it up at the store, but I think people didn't want to touch it because they knew how dirty it was and they didn't want to clean it. So it is in phenomenal shape. Has a little bit of roughness around the edge, but that's typical of its manufacturing. But there is no chips or cracks or dings or nicks. It's got that beautiful ice lip here that holds the ice back when you pour anything out of it. And it just looks like a big giant snowball. And it's really cool. And if you have the glass, you're a Pepsi person too, Jenny? Oh, well, Joan Crawford is probably thrilled. Mm. See, I'm not picky. Some people are. They're like very particular about, Pepsi or
people start fights over that.
Yeah, my friend Nicole, she's very particular. Coke only, no Pepsi. And it's like if they offer Pepsi, she doesn't want it. It's like me, it's just like whatever you got, RC Cola, whatever you got.
I like RC Cola.
Yeah, RC. Yeah, remember Royal Crown.
I
That's what
do.
it stands for.
Very.
I mean, anything is good. I don't care. It's cola, store brand, whatever. You know, I don't drink a lot of soda anyway, but when I do, it's usually like with pizza. That's usually the only time I crave like Coke, like I want a Coke or a Pepsi or whatever it is. So, but yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm not picky. Got to do the challenge. Yeah, exactly, Elaine. We'll have to do the challenge. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do a challenge. It'd be kind of fun. People probably haven't done that in a while. Maybe we'll do a video of that. I'll do a challenge of you can do a challenge of me tasting several different types and see if I can guess which one is which.
We could do that.
That would actually be a fun
Yeah,
video.
you know what? I think we'll do that.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. It'll be a fun summer thing. Maybe we'll do it at Chris's house. We'll film it in his backyard. We'll see. We'll get a bunch of different colas.
Yeah.
And I'll try them and see if I can figure it out.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I think that'll be kind of fun. Yeah. All right. So you know what? I just noticed my finger now. There's a little roughness here. It might be a flea bite, but you can barely even see it. Yeah, no, it's just like, I think it's just roughness from when it was made. I don't know. But anyway, it's in perfect condition. It's beautiful. Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah.
You want to count it down?
Yeah. You guys want to count? You want me to count it down? Should I count it down? Do we have any bits?
No.
No bids? Nobody wants this gorgeous thing? All right. And all my efforts in cleaning it. All right. Well, I'm going to count it down. We can always bring it back at the end. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. No Coke. Pepsi. There we go. See? Look at that.
Okay.
That's a passer, huh?
That is a passer.
All right, guys. You ready for this? I don't know if Scott's watching yet. Scott, are you watching? He will not have detached retina. Let me tell you. He sees this. Can I see that, please?
Oh, that piece.
You guys ready?
Oh, you gonna tell the story or no?
I'm not going to tell him the story.
Okay, all right. Starting at.
Here we go. Starting at $10.
Right. Oh, come on.
Here it is. Yep, iris and herringbone. But it's an unusual type of iris and herringbone because it has some of that. You can't really see it with this, again, with this lighting.
You might need
It has.
take that light down, like shut it off.
The one behind me?
Yeah, shut it off. You can't reach without falling over.
I'm going to try lowering it a little bit. That might help a little bit. Yeah, that actually does help. Yep.
Yeah. It has a little bit of a
has a little bit of a pink ring going all the way around. So it looks like carnival glass. So it's basically Jeanette Glass's version of carnival glass. And I use that term carnival glass.
And this is
loosely.
This is herringbone?
Iris and herringbone.
Okay.
Yep. What's that? Iris and herringbone.
Because I know we were wondering if it was Jeanette.
It is Jeanette, iris and herringbone. Oh gosh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. If Scott's here, he'll tell you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The pattern is iris and herringbone.
The pattern is iris. See the irises?
These are irises. Marigold. Oh, okay.
No, these are irises.
Okay.
And these are this is the herringbone pattern here, back here. Okay.
Jenny Max,
and this is the marigold,
right.
the marigold color.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're talking like the 60s.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay.
So here it is. So if anybody's interested in this, some people collect it, some people don't. Some people think it's horrifying.
We're being rated.
Oh, we're being rated. Welcome in, everybody.
Thank you, Cajun.
Thank you so much, Cajun. I appreciate that. Thanks. That's Johnny. Thanks, Johnny. And to old guys. Hello. Hello. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for jumping in. I appreciate that. That's so nice of you. Raid. Denise's Magical Emporium is here. Welcome in, everybody. All right, so we have this platter here, and again, we're starting at, this was a start at $10. I think we have a bid at 11.
Yeah, we have 2 bids.
2 bids, okay. All right, guys, so we're going to count it. It is in beautiful shape. Look at how shiny it is. It is gorgeous. It really is. It really is nice. I know we always make fun of it and stuff, but you know what? Because we see so much of it around here. But this I thought was unusual because it does have that beautiful pink ring that goes all the way
Bless you.
around it, and it makes it look like carnival glass, which of course it's not. But so we'll count it down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fair warning, and stop. Amazing on the turkey table. Yeah. For fall, I mean, it's beautiful. But even for summer, because these are irises, put a beautiful like coconut cake on here or something. I mean, it's beautiful. What are you hemming and hawing about?
He wants to go OUT.
Oh, he wants to go
Yeah,
OUT.
hold on, let me get this one in for you. We got Jenny Mack for 16.
Jenny, all right. Awesome. Do you have any of the other pieces, Jenny? Jenny probably gets mad at Scott and I when we're always making fun of it. It's nice. It's really pretty. And especially this one with the pink on it. That's beautiful. You'll love that.
Wrong one.
You do have a couple pieces, yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty, you know? I mean, it's really not. You know, we joke around about it, but it's really nice. It really is. Tis. All right. Chris is going.
No,
Chris,
no.
you want to put in a
Yeah, let's start.
you want to put a start bid in of 18 doll hairs?
Yeah.
And then he's gonna let Toby outside. So I'll talk a little bit about this next item that I have here for you guys. All right. So next up I have, now these are really, really, and I mean the box is in kind of rough shape, but I like that because to me, I think it adds to its, you know, look. Look at these guys. These are Patriotic cookie cutters. Look at that. Now these are probably from the 40s if I were to guess. All right. 40s or 50s. And the box is in, like I said, it's in fairly rough shape. As you can see, all the way around, red, white, and blue. And here's the front, of course. The graphics are just amazing to put like on a display or even if you don't use them. And yes, the cookie cutters are in there.
Minor adjustment.
He's adjusting.
Minor adjustment. Okay, better. Got it. Continue.
It looks the same to me, but whatever. Anyway, so here's the inside, guys. We have Abraham Lincoln, and we have George Washington. We have the United States map down in the bottom here, and then we have our eagle. Or as I would say, Sam the Eagle from the Muppet Show. You guys remember Sam the Eagle? He's my favorite. So how neat are these? Isn't this an amazing? Yes, isn't it a great fine poodle? I was so thrilled, and this is the real stuff. Now, a lot of these you'll find a lot of them are reproduced, but these are the actual ones probably from the 40s or 50s, circa 40s and 50s. And on the bottom it says ideas for decorating cookies. So they kind of give you the little drawn out images of what the cookies would look like. So these are really, really cool. You've seen these, Sylvia? Yeah, these are awesome. I love them. Perfect for a 4th of July display. And I love the fact that it's, you know, that the box is in rough shape because, you know, you just picture some, you know, lady in her kitchen. She's grabbing, her hands are still a little wet and she's reaching out in her cabinet to pull out her cookie cutters to make some cookies for, you know, her 4th of July picnic that she's having. I just love thinking of stories like that. I think it's just awesome. I just think it's amazing.
We have some interest in those pieces.
I'm glad, guys, because these are awesome. And what I did is I put a little bit of Scotch tape on the corners in here just to keep the lid square, to keep it on here, because when I found it, it was not together at all. So I did put it together with little pieces of Scotch tape. So I just love it. Just even if you're not using it and you just have them on display, it's just so cool, right? Or if you have one of these amazing pieces that she's made recently. Oh, she had some great stuff that she upcycled and made some beautiful little, what do you call it, assemblages for the 4th of July. Put it with this. Oh, wow. Incredible. Yes, incredible. So we have some interest, so we're going to count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
And while that stop is coming in, just an open question to everyone in the chat. How is the lighting look now? We've been making some adjustments. If you don't mind, if you could put some feedback in, that'd be great.
Yeah, is the lighting okay, guys? Or is it too dark?
I think it looks a lot better now.
Are you able to see items okay? If I hold things up, are you able to see
Yeah.
things okay? No problems?
Yeah, fantastic. All right,
Good.
where's Terry for 26? Terry Trahan.
Terry Trahan, all right, buddy. Thank you so much. Everything got to you safely, I hope, lately, all your packages and everything. Hope everything got to you safely. Thank you so much, bud.
Well, at least the lighting is working.
Yeah, the lighting is working. I suppose the whole system earlier. Thank you, everybody who bid on that.
All right.
Great.
Cool. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate the
Awesome.
feedback.
Thank you, Terry. All right. All right. So next up, I have. Are you ready for this? Drum roll.
Oh, wait. Hold
We
on.
probably have a drum
No,
roll.
hold on. Wait, let's see if I
Do
can
we
do
even
it.
have a drum roll? We probably do. We probably have a drum roll in here.
What? Oh, yeah, I do. Hold on.
We'll probably hear the drum roll, but we don't hear it. So, all right.
Oh, wait. No, wait. I don't.
Huh?
Go ahead.
All right. Here we go, guys. Jadeite, not one, but two. Alice pattern. Chris, we're gonna start these off at $40.
40. Okay.
40. These are starting at $40. They are in perfect mint condition. No utensil marks on these at all. Just some straw marks from manufacturing. And these are the Alice pattern. These were made from 1945 to 1949. This was the very first pattern that Fire King made in Jadeite, was the Alice pattern. Originally, what they would do is they would take cups and saucers and put them in bags of Quaker oats or crystal oats. And that's how the housewives would actually find them when they would go grocery shopping. And that would encourage them to complete the set. So they would have to go out and find the plates. So the plates are harder to find than the cups and saucers in this Alice pattern. Now, these are 9 inches across. I only found 2. So I did pick up the 2 of them for you. So that's a good start. If you already have the cups and saucers, lucky you. That's awesome. The backs of them are marked anchor hawking with the little A and the little anchor and the little A. Or the H, I'm sorry, the anchor and the H. See that? And hopefully that's showing up.
Not really.
You know, it's hard to see. Oh, maybe there.
Yeah, it's very.
There it is.
Yeah.
See right in the middle? Now, some of these were marked in 3 different ways. They were either unmarked, they were marked with that A in the anchor, or the H in the anchor, or they were marked Fire King Anchor Hawking. And so these are the authentic Anchor Hawking Alice pattern. All right?
And Jeff knows his Jadeite.
I know my Jadeite very, very well. I'm very, very well, because I have quite a bit of it upstairs. Yes.
Do you know when they were made? Ballpark.
These were made anywhere from 1945 to 1949.
Okay, so
those were
very short.
4 years is when they would be made.
Okay, so short window.
This particular pattern, not Jadeite in general, but this particular pattern called the Alice pattern, and that's when it was made. So it does have the floral edge around it. It is similar to their Jane Ray pattern. The Jane Ray pattern was just a simple, like a ribbed pattern, which is the same as the back here. And that's what would have been reflected on the front. And the Jane Ray pattern had just a plain edge on it. This one has a little bit of a reticulation on the edge. See the little bumps? There's little nubs every once in a while. There's a little dent in, just to make the plates look a little bit more fancy. So in case you had a fancy dinner party and you wanted to have something a little fancier and you loved this green color, well, you would have, you can take out your Alice dinner plates.
And we have some interest.
And this is absolutely stunning. And I was over the moon to see these. And look, and you can see the reflection. There is no, look at that. There is no utensil marks at all. I don't think these were ever used. Look at that. Now, somebody's going to ask, well, do they glow? No, they do not glow. Jadeite did not, this particular jadeite did not glow. So there is no glow to them. I do have my thing here, and I can show you. Does not glow. That's just a reflection of my glow light. But these are, I know my jadeite. These are true Anchor Hawking Fire King from 1945 to 1949. All right.
Okay.
So again, like I said, the plates are very, very hard to find. And if you see any of them on the E sites or the M sites or whatever, they're pretty pricey even for just one plate. Very, very hard pattern to find. So we'll count these down for whoever has bids in there.
Yep.
And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And there they are. So for you and your darling, breakfast in the morning, your eggs and your French toast always taste better in jadeite, I think.
Oh, hold on. I gotta refresh.
Alice.
Oh,
That was the name of my babysitter when I was growing up. Her name was Alice. Still
all right.
remember her.
So looks like the winner is Karen Taylor. Sorry, Bill, you came in after the stop.
Okay, Karen Taylor. Thank you so much, Karen.
Hey,
Sorry about that, Bill. What is he barking at?
I have no idea.
Well, can we close the blinds fully so that he doesn't have a reflection? Because he's probably seeing something out there, like, from.
Himself. There's nothing out there.
Well, it could be just like, the neighbors or whatever, All right. Puppy issues, as you guys know.
He's fine.
All right. All right, Karen. Thank you so very much. You're going to love that. Sorry, Bill. I'll keep my eyes peeled for some more for you.
That was a steal.
Yeah, it was. Yep. You got a really good deal on that, Karen. Good stuff. All righty. Next up, I have
He's
just
not as sorry as my wife.
the. Oh no. Okay. I'll keep my eyes peeled. All right, like hard-boiled eggs, I say.
She's gonna have the lobster on the jadeite using the drawn butter.
Oh, Karen. Heaven. Heaven. They can keep their crystal and their sterling silver. Jadeite, Fire King. I'm with you. All right. Indiana glass. Chris, $15 on the screen. Now, this is 1.5.
Thank you.
Yeah, 1.5. Yeah. Now, this is just the bottom of a candy dish. Absolutely impeccable. Beautiful green. And the glow on this is very, very minuscule. It does have a little bit of a glow, but it's not like typical uranium glass where it's just like, whoa. It has a very, very mild glow. But Chris, can you see that? Can you see the glow? See how very mild it is?
Yeah, don't put it near your shirt. Yeah, right there. That's good.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, right there.
It's really hard to see.
No, I can see it.
You
Just don't have it near your shirt.
Yeah, it does glow, but it's very, very mild. And it is Indiana glass, and it's the bottom of the candy dish. Now, the top of it was really beautiful as well. It's the princess pattern, I believe. I think it's the princess cut, a princess pattern. And the top was really nice, and it came with a really big handle on it, like I would call it the finial, the part that you grab. But, you can use this for anything as a serving piece. You can use it to hold a plant at the base of a plant. You can use it for anything, really. And I just love, of course, it's that beautiful Indiana green. And it's that same glass that they use to make that fairy lamp that I used to have back here. It's that same green, that same glass. So,
were there any inserts?
Inserts in this?
Yeah.
No, not for this. It was just simply the bottom, and it had a top that had the finial. You might even find that on one of those sites, on the E site or on the M site or whatever. You know, some people broke the bottom and they just are selling the top. If you want to find the top to match it.
So it would have a top.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if this was made in pink, but how cool if it was made in pink. You found the pink top to go on this. You'd have your own watermelon set. How cool would that be? I was just thinking of that. That'd be cool. I should look into that. Wonder if they made it in pink. I don't know if they did or not. Possibly. But this is a really nice piece. And it's in perfect condition. No chips, cracks, dings, nicks, nothing wrong with it at all. So it's really pretty. So if anybody's interested in that, just an open candy dish or for a serving piece, I will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yeah, it's just missing its top. It would have had a top. Yeah, it's Indiana glass, and I believe it's princess pattern. So you could always look that up, and you could see a picture of the whole. Like type in candy jar, and you could see what the candy jar looked like with the lid. But I only found the bottom, so somebody must have broke the top. Uncle Henry must have came home and dropped it on the floor when he pulled out a couple of gumdrops.
Okay, we have Jenny Mac for 15, 1-5.
Okay, Jenny, thank you very much. Alrighty. Okay, good. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, next up, guys, I have two Stoneware crocks. I sold one of these before, and I found two more, and I'm going to sell these as a set, Chris, at $15 for both of these. One's bigger than the other. They're really beautiful. So there they are, the size comparison. This is the bigger one. This is the smaller one. You can kind of tell by that. They almost look the same size, but they're not. This one's bigger than this. And they're really, really nice. What? He's giving me hand signals. Hold on. I've never had a director before. What am I doing? Okay.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. Why don't you send me a text? I have no idea what you're trying to tell me.
Never mind.
No, it's a secret, I guess.
There's a really bad lag, so just slow your counting down a little bit more,
Oh, okay.
please.
All right. He's warning me about the lag. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, look at Carol. Like, I think Carol just came in on something.
Yep.
Yeah, so there is a lag, guys. So I'm gonna try to slow down the count,
Thank you.
and we'll wait, and Chris will count.
Yep.
You know, he'll count maybe till 10 or 15 before he puts the stop in there, just to give some time. But everybody, if you guys can refresh, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you get a chance to. I appreciate it. Please thumb up the video if you could. I don't know how many thumbs up we have, but it looks like we have 115 people here. So if we could get some thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. It's free. And I have a sale every Sunday like this, and it's always a lot of fun. Whether you buy anything or not, I still love to have you visit. So now these crocks are really cool. Here's the inside. They're very, very clean. You can put pickles in here. You can put relish in here if you're having a picnic. Keep the mosquitoes and the bugs out. And what's cool is when you put it on, there's a little bit of a way to do it. You put it on with this little flat area lined up with the handle, and then you bring the edge of it forward, and you want to put that flat part of this into that little groove, and you simply push down, and that locks the lid in place. So that's how you do it. Right? So there's two of them. You get that one, and you get a small one, and you get two of them for $15. And this one, you can put your mustard in here or whatever, ketchup. Some people that put mustard on their beans. He's not listening.
I heard mustard and beans. I heard you.
So there it is. I'll lock that one in place. Whoops. Yeah, these are really nice, and they're made in USA. One of them, I know one of them's marked. Yeah, that one's marked on the bottom. It says USA. But this one's not marked. But they're both. I'm sure they're both made in USA. They're beautiful stoneware crocks. Even if you just have them on display, you have like a primitive display in your kitchen. Perfect. Those would be. But great for picnics because, like I said, it keeps the bugs out, the flies and the gnats and the no-see-ums and the. Yeah, I know. I hate bugs. Ugh. Ask
we
him, he'll
definitely have
tell you.
interest in those two pieces.
Yeah, these are great, guys. These are wonderful. They're in beautiful shape, nice and clean. All right, so we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fair warning.
That's good.
Stop. I didn't know how slow you wanted me to go.
No, that
I
last
want to
one.
account for the lag, guys. I guess there is a little bit of a lag, but
Okay.
Chris will wait to put the stop in there.
No, that was good.
All right.
It is Florida Golden Girl for 20-0.
Florida Golden Girl, how are you, hon? I just watched your video today and I saw those two oh, you have to watch it later, Chris. I'll show it to you. I saw the two pelicans sitting on the top of the on the dock you were walking out on. I thought those were so cool. I love animals and birds, and Chris and I love that. I have to show those to you. Thank you, Florida Golden Girl.
Oh, she wants to gift that to Lisa.
Lisa. Elisa RN? Okay, all right. I'll send that to. Oh, I'll match her bean pot. Hey,
that's very nice.
See, that's such a. Isn't she a sweetheart?
Mm-hmm.
Florida Golden Girl, you are such a sweetheart. And again, I thank you so much for what you did for me in Scottsdale. Thank you very much. I can't thank you enough. That was very, very, very nice of you. He's holding on to that piece for me until I see him.
So let's go on to Elisa.
Okay, so to Elisa.
Mm-hmm.
Florida Golden Girl. And that was what, 15 or 2-0?
2-0.
Okay. I couldn't remember what. Okay, to Elisa RN. Okay. That's so sweet. You are such a doll. We love our Florida Golden Girl. And can you put in Florida Golden Girl's a cemetery channel?
I'm doing it right now.
You guys got to check it out. She does some wonderful tours and not just.
Hold on, I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. The larger one to Elisa, not both.
Oh, you want the smaller one?
Yeah. Thank you for the clarification.
Okay.
I saw it. I just saw it.
The larger one.
Just the larger one to Elisa. She wants the small one.
And you want Simone. Got it. I'm on it.
Again, this chat's been not you.
Yeah, guys. We're having no. It's not you guys. We're having issues with the EV Mux, which is our new.
It's YouTube.
Oh, is it YouTube tonight? No, it's probably a mixture of both. I don't know.
No. Okay.
All right, we got it. All right, so I'll send you the small one, Florida, and I'll send the large one to Elisa.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And Chris will put your link in there. All right. Awesome. Yes, her channel is great. And she does some tours of Disney. So if you guys are Disney fans like me and Chris are, she just did a tour of the they renovated and updated the Mexico ride. The ride in Mexico. So awesome. So yeah, we have to get back down there soon. So when we come down there, we're going to be looking for you. All right. Yeah, a cemetery channel. Yeah. Yeah, Chris will put it in there. You guys can click on the link.
Yeah, I didn't realize that her channel is different. Hold on one second.
He'll figure it out.
No,
yeah, you're a little techie over there, so you know. All right, guys, you ready for some Tupperware? Yes, Tupperware. Can you imagine? We're going to a Tupperware party, ladies. Here we are. Get ready. Put on your party dresses. We're going back to 1977. All right. $12, Chris, on the screen, please. $12. Oh, that's going to happen, Florida. You got it. We're gonna go down there. Yep, you'll see us.
Okay, starting at 12.
All right, so here we go. $12, guys. Look at the condition of this. It's a plastic measuring cup. It's a 1 liter on one side, and you got 4 cups on the other. So however you want to measure it. Isn't this awesome? And it has its lid, and it's so clean. Sometimes you see these and they're stained and they're nasty. But if this brings back any memories for anyone, there's your Tupperware right there. Look at that. And I don't know if I can get it in there or not, but I can try. It says made in USA.
Pull it back a little bit and then tilt it towards the light a little
It
bit.
says made in
There you go, right
USA.
there.
Ah, right
Perfect.
there.
Yep.
Okay, and then down on the bottom it says 1977, I believe. Or is it 75? No, 77. So I thought this was awesome. And it has its lid with its little pour spout opener, so the lid goes on. You guys remember these? All the snaps and clicks during the party. You know, everybody's clicking and snapping and popping. I remember that. I remember my mom having a Tupperware party at the house. I remember that. I'd sneak out of my bedroom. Jeffrey, go back to your bedroom. All the ladies would be in the living room puffing away at their cigarettes and having their Tupperware party. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Those were the days, right? Cool, huh? Yeah, exactly. Yes, they would always wear out, Jenny. Yeah, the numbers would always wear out. So when I ever saw this, and usually when I find them, they're always worn out. And the only worn off areas are like right here, just a little bit right there. But look at how vibrant the colors are. I don't think anybody really uses much, but all the numbers are still there. Yep, and it has that little lid closure, and it says Tupperware on the top too. If I can get that in focus. See, when I go to the left, it means right. When I go to the right, it means left. It's all messed up. But anyway, it says Tupperware right up on top here. So that's the authentic lid. Yep, and it cleaned up beautifully. No stains or anything in it. So I'm not sure if anybody's interested in
We
that,
we
but
have a
it's
bid.
awesome and it brings back a lot of nostalgia. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1 3/4. Do you want me to go even further?
No, no.
You good? All right.
Yes.
I'm just trying to account for the lag, guys. But Chris is keeping an eye on it.
Did you say stop?
Oh, yeah, and stop. I didn't know what you were doing.
I'm watching you. I'm monitoring the chat.
Gosh. Oh, my Lord.
Okay.
I need a drink. It's water. Although maybe it should be vodka.
Uh, okay. I gotta clarify really quick. Jenny Mac, is that confirming your bid, or did you transpose the numbers?
Oh, my goodness.
I just want to make sure.
Is that for you, Jenny? Yeah or no?
Yes, confirming bid.
Wow,
41 for
Jenny,
Jenny
thank you
Mac.
so much. I appreciate that, Jenny. Thank you, sweetheart. That's so nice of you.
I had to double check.
Jenny, congratulations. That is awesome. And thank you, everybody who bid on that. I appreciate that, honey. That's awesome. All right. Guys, how about some real carnival glass now? You ready? $20, Chris, on the screen. So we're talking early 1900s to 1915. We got some Dugan. This is the leaf and raise pattern. Now, I've had one of these in the past in the iridescent color. Well, this is more of the carnival glass, more of that ambery goldish color. So you can see the leaves on the sides, or leaves on the side. There I go with the leaves again. I think I said that the last time too.
Night, Heather and Shane.
Leaves. Oh, Heather and Shane are heading out?
Yep.
Okay, good night, honeys. See you later, sweethearts. And they had a busy day. They were out antiquing and thrifting and tag sailing and yard sailing all day today. Yep. I was watching their videos, their little shorts. All right, so this is, again, the rays are in the middle, and these are the leaves going around the edge. It's in really perfect condition. Now, it's a small little guy, but it's beautiful, and it's Dugan glass, the good stuff. Oh, I love Dugan glass. So from the handle here to the tip is about 4 inches, and across at the widest part is about 4.5. So it's a fairly small little guy. As you can see, I can hold it in my hand. So he's a cute little dude, you know? So you know what I was thinking you could use this for? Like if you have grated cheese, and you have like you're doing spaghetti or whatever, and you have your grated cheese in here with a little spoon. You know, people can pass it around with a spoon, put your grated cheese on your spaghetti. Real cheese, not that cardboard stuff in a can. Real Parmigiano Reggiano, right? Absolutely. Love the real stuff. You got to have the real cheese. So I thought this was like so cute. And we got to love our carnival glass. And of course, this stuff came after the Goofus glass, right? We all know that, right? Oh, there's Mark. Hey, Mark, how you been, buddy? I haven't seen you in a long time. How is everything? Hope everything is well. Good to see you. Thank you very much for your bid. It is really beautiful. Yep. The color is absolutely beautiful on this. Yep. The handle is clear. Yep. There's no damage to it at all. Yep. Really nice piece. Yep. Yes, exactly, Elisa. Oh my gosh, that cellulose. Hopefully they will get that out of there. Ugh. And you know what, guys? I was making last night, I was making some of the Jiffy. You guys ever make those Jiffy muffins? I was making some of the those raspberry muffins I was making last night.
Yeah.
And I looked on the
It's in there?
box. No, wait till you hear this. I'm looking at now Jiffy's been around since what, the 40s?
Right.
Those mixes, those Jiffy mixes. On the bottom it says with bioengineered ingredients.
Oh.
Now those mixes have been around for years.
A very long time, yeah.
So I'm like, oh, fantastic.
Not buying that anymore.
I know.
Ugh.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, I love the Jiffy.
I do too. The corn muffins. Yes.
Favorite.
Read the bottom and see bioengineered ingredients. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Jiffy is toxic.
Yeah, Jiffy is toxic, apparently. Can you believe that? And my grandmother always made those things.
Elaine's also saying Cheerios too.
Cheerios too. Oh my gosh.
Don't look at the labels.
I know. Let's hope let's hope that stuff changes. Hopefully things will get healthier soon. That would be nice if we could do that. I don't know.
Anyways.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. So we'll count this down because it looks like we have a bid or two. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And stop.
And stop.
Thank you.
Now, what did Kathy say? Kathy's using, the crusties, yeah. Oh, it is clean. Okay, that's good to know. Warm with butter, I know. I know. Homemade is the best. That's right, Elisa. I know, I usually do homemade, but for some reason, I haven't seen, I was at Walmart, and Walmart carries like random, varieties that you don't normally see. They had the raspberry muffins, and I normally don't. So usually just see blueberry around here, but they had raspberry, and I was like, ooh, so I picked them up. And it wasn't until I already had them in the oven, I was looking at the box, and I go to crush it to put it in the recycling bin, and I saw that. And I was like, ugh. But I ate them anyway.
That's going to Mark for 2020. Mark Peterson.
Okay, Mark, that's coming to you. Thank you so much, Mark. Good to see you.
On the screen in case you didn't get
Peterson. Yeah, no, I know Mark.
Okay.
Yeah, I got him. All right, thank you very much.
All right.
All right, guys, now I have something really special that I don't normally bring you. Now, if any of you guys recently have a little girl in your family that likes to play with little dolls and wants to put Dolly to bed, and not just girls, boys too, because I know some boys like to play with dollies too, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I had some dolls when I was little. Nothing wrong with that. Check this piece out. How amazing is this? Chris, can you put $23 on the screen for me, please? Now, I think this is a handmade piece. This is not made in some factory because when you look at it, you can see the screws on the end. It's got these flathead screws. And it was definitely varnished because it's starting to get that alligatoring effect on the top. Hopefully you can see that. See the alligatoring on here? And then when they did it, they let some of the varnish run down even a little bit here. But you can always clean that up with a sandpaper if you want to finish it up. I think it's charming because somebody actually made this for their child to have for their dolls. And yes, it does rock. There are the rockers on the bottom, and it does actually rock when you put it on the base. It does rock. So it has the original. Somebody had put some paper stickers originally on here, but those stickers have worn off. So I'm not sure how old this. I'm guessing this is maybe the 60s, 70s. Is this kind of a piece? But the stickers have worn off. You can always put something over that if you wanted. Um, so I'll let whoever, if anybody's interested in this, it would be really, really cool. Isn't I know Poodle, right? Bless the person who made this. Obviously made this for their child and wanted them to have a little dolly's cradle for their little baby dolls. How cute is that? Or if you have a collection of teddy bears or dolls or whatever, and you want to put them, all standing up in here, fill it, put a little bedding in here, make a little bed for it, whatever you want to do. But I mean, the possibilities around this, or even put it under your Christmas tree with some little Christmas dolls and things in it, like a Christmas display. But I thought this was absolutely beautiful. And I think it's walnut, Chris. I don't know if you know your woods. I think this is walnut. Is that walnut? I don't know my woods like.
Hold on, I'm gonna take it for a second.
If Scott was here, he would identify. He knows his the wood
No,
very, very.
this has been stained,
It was stained, so it's not walnut.
and it's a softwood.
It's a softwood.
So
Yeah, I'm
it's
not exactly
probably
sure.
maybe like a pine or a popular
Yeah, poplar.
popular.
It's poplar.
Um,
So I'm
yeah,
not sure if
it's
anybody knows the wood
definitely a
by
stain
looking
and a
at it.
varnish, and it's definitely a softer wood.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful little piece. And as far as its size,
Looks like Amy is interested.
it is let's see, 12, about 15 inches long, and it is 8 1/4 inches wide. And it does rock. Oh, you can actually see it right there. There it is. There it's rocking. See? You put your little babies in there and rock your babies. You put your little kitty cat in there, rock your little kitty cat to bed. Or your little puppy, if you have a little baby puppy. Put your puppy in here, rock him to bed.
Someone said kitty cat.
Kitty cat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kitty, put your little kitty cats in here. Pine or maple. You see Jenny saying pine or maple. Pine or poplar. JR saying. Yep, pine. Yep. Yep. So yeah, so I thought this was a really nice piece. And this was obviously made with a lot of love. You can tell.
Count it down.
Yep, we'll start. Well, we're going to start the countdown now. Poplar. Yep. All right, so here's the countdown. And we'll start at 15.
No, just do 10.
You want me to do 10?
Just do
Okay,
10.
because I don't want to make sure that
No,
because you
just
said you're
count.
having trouble over there.
I said
Okay.
just count, just slow. That's
All
all.
right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and stop. Really cute. That's something I don't normally bring you guys, but I saw that and I was like, I couldn't pass that up. It was so adorable.
Right.
Especially people that have doll collections and things. If you know anybody that collects like a lot of dolls, they have a lot of dolls, they want to put their little things on display. Oh, so
Here we
cute.
got Amy Whitmore for 23.
Amy for 23. Okay,
With an
Amy, thank you
exclamation.
so much. Oh, Amy, that's so sweet. Thank you. You can put all your dollies in there, Amy. All right, awesome. Thank you very, very much. All right. So next up, guys, some records. Where are my record fans? I got something different tonight, guys. I got a different artist. Anybody like? I mean, I love this guy so much, and this was a live concert. Chris, $12 on the screen. This is a double record. John Denver,
You said 12?
12.
Thank you.
Yep. And it's a double record set, and this is his live album from 1975. All right. So there it is. There he was on stage. And these are all the songs on the bottom here. I'll go through some of them in a second and let you know. But there's two records, a two-record set. There's one in the front, and then there's another one in the back. So anybody that loves John Denver like I do, I love John Denver. He was wonderful. It's just such a shame what happened to him. What a wonderful artist he was. So this was a live concert that he did. Music is You, Farewell, uh, Andromeda, Mother Nature's Son. I'll just skip around here. Like Matthew, Sweet Surrender, Grandma's Feather Bed, Annie's Song. Everybody knows Annie's Song. My Sweet Lady, Boy from the Country. Um, Thank God I'm a country boy. That's on here. Take Me Home, Country Roads, Rocky Mountain High. All his favorites are his, most famous songs are all on here. And it was performed live. I didn't listen to this, but I did check the records and they are in very, very good condition. So if anybody likes John Denver like I do, here's a wonderful album to have. And it's in really, really good shape too. Um, yeah, you imagine this concert in 1975. Yeah, I wasn't born yet. And it was in Toledo, Ohio, is where this was performed, I believe. Maybe no, maybe I'm wrong. Wait a minute. Hold on. Nope, nope, nope. Wait. Where was this? Or was it New Jersey? Geez, no, I'm reading Saturday Night in Toledo, Ohio. That's one of the songs. I don't know where this concert was. Let me see where this concert was. I'm intrigued now. Uh, Universal Amphitheater and Madison Square Garden. Okay, so Madison Square Garden. Yep.
Ooh, heavy sigh.
But it was recorded at the Universal Amphitheater. I don't know. I don't know why it's giving two. But anyway, it is a lot. These are live performances. So I think we have a couple of bids. So we're going to count this down. This is an awesome, awesome album, guys. All right. I will count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, it was a plane crash, right?
It was a plane crash, yes.
Sorry, 6.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yeah, it was his own plane. Yeah, it crashed. Yeah. I remember that. I remember that day too. I remember that. My mom telling me, like, guess who died? And I was like, who? And she ever told me, I was like, are you kidding me?
Oh,
Because I've always been a fan of John Denver. I've always loved him. Still do.
okay. It looks like we have Midway Rose for 30.
What? All right,
There
Midway
was a lot
Rose.
of people interested in that record.
Wow, I guess you like John Denver
A
too.
lot of people.
That's wonderful.
Sorry, Nancy, it came in right after the stop.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll keep my eye out for some more John Denver. As a matter of fact, I have a stack of records, guys. I'm slowly going through. I think I might have some more John Denver. So if you guys like John Denver, I will definitely bring it back. You went to his concert in 1975, Denise? That's awesome. Oh, wow. That's cool. You were probably there when they were recording it then. Holy cats. That is so cool. All right. Well, congratulations. And who? Oh, it's already gone. I see just Jeffrey
Already
there.
gone. You've been chattering.
I'm sorry. I told you. I said leave it up there until I tell you to put it down. Because again, what did I tell you before? My mind is a sieve. All right. Thank you very much, Midway Rose. All right. So
Can I take it down?
you could take it down now. Thank you. Oh yes, we are some more banter. Yes, we have. It wouldn't be our night here if we didn't have a little banter. Oh yes. 13 on the screen there, please. 13 on the screen there. I know he's going to be hacking up a lung next.
Starting 13?
13, guys. Heisy. We got some Heisy. Where's my Heisy fans like I am? Yes, I already have this piece, so I'm bringing this one to you. I found this one. Beautiful Heisy. And this is the colonial pattern. What are you doing?
You keep leaning yourself forward so everyone's seeing your forehead.
Everybody sees my forehead.
Lean it back.
Well, that's because the camera is down low.
Higher. Sorry, everyone. Hold on.
Hold on. Yeah, technical difficulties.
All right, look at your screen now. See what that right there.
There. That better, guys? There
Perfect.
We go. All right.
Thank you.
So there we go. So this is let's see, I did put it's a 12 inches all the way across. It's a relish dish. So I mean you can put anything in it. Put salsa in here with your chips. You have a bowl of chips, put your salsa in here, fresh salsa. Anything really. And it is marked with the Heisy H in the middle. It's right here. Hopefully you can see that. It's hard to see with this camera, but yep, there's the diamond. You can see the H. Yep. The diamond and the H. H and the diamond. Yep, it's Heisy. So it's the like the colonial pattern. There was different types of colonial, but this is like that panel colonial. I think I can't remember the technical name for it. But I usually just say Heisy colonial because this is the pattern that I collect. I love this pattern. It's just very simple, clean lines, beautiful clear glass. Heisy had the most beautiful glass in my opinion. I love Heisy glass. And yeah, I love it. It's gorgeous. I have a couple of the compotes and stuff. I might be bringing those too eventually. You know, I'm just thinning down what I have. But I found this at a thrift shop. So I figured I'd bring that to you. So, $13, and I'm not sure if we have any bids, but I will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, fair warning, 1, and stop. Really beautiful. Can't get any better than Heisy glass. Look at the clarity of that. Oh, I just love Heisy.
Okay. We have Mary Scott for 13. 1 3.
Okay, Mary Scott. All right. Mary Scott for 13. Thank you very, very much. Now, did you purchase something already earlier tonight? Did I already have something from you? And have you
She's going to
purchased?
send you her data.
Oh, you are? Okay, thank you. And yeah, and just let me know if you don't have PayPal on Mary Scott, and I will I'll just send you I'll send you the invoice via email. Okay? Yeah, just make sure you include your full address and your zip code as well. All right. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And welcome. And thank you for your very first purchase. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We got 111 folks here tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Please give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. All right, guys. We have a couple more items, and then we're going to do the we can always go back, and I can go over some of the items that didn't sell. And then I have some giveaways for those of you that won something tonight. I do have some cute little giveaways. Nothing crazy, like I said, no Tiffany lamps, but you know I do have some giveaways for you, just to thank you.
You don't have an Etsy shop, correct?
Do I have an Etsy shop? No, I do not.
Okay.
I do not have an Etsy shop.
Yeah,
no,
and someone was asking in the chat.
Yeah, I do have an eBay shop, but I don't have a lot in there right now, and it's nothing like crazy that you'd probably like jump over right now.
Yeah,
So,
and honestly, Amy, I have a coworker that is on Etsy, and he said that the fees are worse than the e auction site. It's horrible what they're taking.
Than eBay, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
At least that's what he told me.
The fees on these sites are awful. And guys, I don't know if you know this, but when you guys pay through PayPal, when we use PayPal, you guys, some of you might not know this. PayPal actually takes a portion of everything that you pay. So when I'm billing you for the item and for the shipping, PayPal takes a percentage.
Yeah. Kathy Figueroa said her daughter shut down her Etsy.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. They think, if I'm using PayPal, if I'm paying $40, you're getting $40. No, I'm not. And they're actually taking a percentage because I'm using that service as a selling site because
Right.
I'm billing you with it as an invoice.
Oh, good. Yeah.
So yeah, it's awful. They got to get their hand in the bucket.
Yeah. Everyone wants a cut. That's why we're doing it this way.
Poodle, yeah, yeah. So whatever you pay, they take a percentage. So whatever you're paying, I don't get that full amount. I get, all the sellers get there's a little bit taken off the top. Yeah. A lot of people don't realize that. So, but anyway, on to bigger and better things. How about some EAPG? The only EAPG piece I have tonight. All right. So this is some Bryson Higgby. This is from Chris, $23 on the screen, please. This is circa
Higbee's?
Higgby's, yeah, Bryson Higgby. It was probably yeah, they probably had it at Higgby's on Christmas store on a Christmas story.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, Bryson Higgby. Yeah, no, I don't think it's the same Higgby, but it may be the same family that opened up that store, Higgby's. He's thinking of A Christmas Story, the movie, right when it starts, and they have, that big. What does he call it? The big Buccanalia?
Bacchanalia.
The Buccanalia.
Bacchanalia.
Yeah. No, it's a Buccanalia.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so this is made by Bryson Higgby circa 1902. That's how old this is. So this is an antique. This is when it was introduced. It's called the Monarch pattern. And it was also renamed or AKA Beautiful Lady. Now, I have no idea why they would call this Beautiful Lady, but this is a square cake plate, and it's absolutely stunning. And it glows. Yes, it glows, in case you guys want to know that. There's the glow. It's hard to see from here, but how about from there? There you go. You can see the glow. There it is. So this whole thing glows like a bright green. Chris can see it probably from there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it does glow. So it's got that manganese in here, and it's beautiful. There's no damage to it at all, and I just absolutely love this portion right in the middle. Isn't that pretty? On the stand, and it's square, which is great. So if you have if you make like one of those square cake plates or square cake pans, and you want to put it on a square pedestal. This is an 8.5 by 8.5. There you go. And as far as its height goes, it's 4.25 inches tall, and it's in perfect shape. There's no chips, cracks, dings, nicks, flea bites, nothing. Beautiful shape, and it's a beautiful, beautiful cake plate. I don't know why they call it Beautiful Lady. I don't know any. There's no image of a lady or anything on it, but that was another name that they had for it. Beautiful Lady. Yep. Circa 1902. That was when it was introduced.
Got a couple bids on those.
It is gorgeous.
Several bids now.
Guys, this is stunning. And if you are not familiar with early American pressed glass, this is good stuff. Yep. Scott's going to be having his second EAPG sale coming up soon. I don't know the date. I'm sorry, I don't, but you'll have to check his page soon coming up. But he'll bring you some wonderful stuff. Karen Williams will be helping him with that. And yeah, this is just a beautiful, beautiful cake stand. Yeah, even just as a riser, like on a buffet, and you want to put something on top of it, just as a riser, you could do it. Use that for that. Put it in the center of your table with your salt and pepper on it, and your butter in the middle. There's so many different options you can do. You don't always have to use it as a cake stand. So, all right, we'll count this down. It does look like a Celtic knot, doesn't it? It does. That's why I don't understand why where they get the pretty lady part from. I don't understand that. I just love this middle portion here. That has these like it's almost hard to see. I wish that would focus better. So you guys could see that. Let's see, it's so hard to focus in, but it has this like beautiful pattern right here, like these little tiny bumps, and it's just so beautiful. All right, well, we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. We do. We just between, for all the way from Maine all the way down the coast here. We have like our shops, our flea markets, our antique shops, thrift stores filled with beautiful stuff like this. This I found at a Goodwill.
All right.
And people don't want it. It's sad. I don't understand. Why would you not want something beautiful like that? So it's like if you don't save it, we don't have people like you wonderful folks to save these things, they get destroyed. It's so sad.
All right, we have Kells for 28.
Kells for 28. Thank you so much, Kells. You are going to love that. Thank you very much. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. And thank you everybody who bid on that. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I have one last item, and then we can go back to the other items I didn't sell. And this is one more album. Now, if anybody remembers Perry Como. Does anybody remember Perry Como? Chris, this is going to be an $8 start, please.
Okay.
Now, this is Perry Como by request. There he is in the back. So handsome. He was my mom's favorite, especially when he sang Ave Maria. I can't even listen to that song because it brings tears to my eyes. But there's my mom there watching me. And she loved Ave Maria by Perry Como. That was her favorite. So this one here, he's got just Maria, the song Maria. Lollipops and Roses, More Than Likely, Moonglow and Theme from Picnic, My Favorite Things, What's New, What's New, I'll Remember April, Moon River, Wider Than a Mile. That one's on here too.
Don't have the rights to that.
I know I know what with my voice, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't sound like Perry Como. And it's Perry Como with Mitchell Ayers and his orchestra and the Ray Charles Singers. All right. And the record is in really good condition. Ooh, really good condition. And it's in its original jacket. The world's greatest artists are on RCA Victor Records. Enjoy the music you want when you want it and hear it right. There it is. The record is in really good shape. Oh, and it's even got somebody's address on here. Should I leave I'm going to leave this on here. I'm going to let somebody I'm not going to, tell anybody, like who this person is, but I'll leave it on here so whoever wins this can take they put their return address sticker on the record. So they must, in case they let somebody borrow it. So I'm not going to say who it is, but I'll let whoever wins this, they can take it off. An easy way to take a sticker off, guys. I know it's kind of scary to say it with this. I would do it very, very carefully, but with a hairdryer.
Yep.
Just warm it gently, and then just with your finger, just very carefully peel it back. But be very careful because it's a record.
Or you take the record out.
No, it's on the record itself.
On the record.
It's on the paper label of the record.
That label. Okay, so that sucks. What?
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah.
So okay. Good. We have Perry Como fans. Awesome. Perry Como is wonderful. Oh, I'm glad you guys love Perry Como. I'm gonna bring you guys some more Perry Como. You guys have to send me emails of some of the artists that you like, and I'll keep my eyes peeled. And what I'll do is I'll make a list in my phone so that this way, if I'm out and about and I find any, I'll know, and I'll kind of keep looking at that list. So just send me an email if you want. Feel free to do that and say, hey, Jeffrey, keep an eye out for these kind of records or these artists or titles of that artist you're looking for. And I'll make a list in my phone so that when I'm out and about, I can look for them for you if you'd like to do that. Because I know not a lot of other sellers actually sell records. So if you want me to do that, I'll definitely do that. Bill, not a chance. I
have to put this up.
Any of the old crooners, Jeffrey would be great. Perfect. Awesome.
I think that embolizes it all.
See her snowy owl. Kels and I'm telling you, she's She's like, her and I'm telling you, we like the same things. She loves her snowy owls and her crooners. I got you, girl. And her EAPG. But did you see what Bill put up?
No.
He put up Eminem.
Well, people
Yeah, no.
can like that if they want.
I can't see Bill listening to Eminem.
All right, you want to count this down?
Yes, I can count it down.
All right.
10, 9, 8, Nat King Cole. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Seriously, Kels, we're old souls, as they call them. They always call me an old soul. I've always been called an old
See,
soul.
we got Peter Nero, Sinatra, Henry, Max.
Oh, don't put them in here. I'm not going to remember. Send me an email if you get a chance.
You can go back and look at your stream.
I usually never do that. I don't go back and rewatch all the chatter.
Just jump ahead. Jump ahead to this section. We're almost done.
Neil Diamond, Hazel. Yes, I think I have a couple of Neil Diamond albums. Good. I'm going to bring those. Awesome.
Anyways.
Okay.
Let's go back. Hold on.
Possibly, Kels. You never know.
Gary Crutchfield for 15.
Gary, awesome. You're a new buyer from me. Welcome. Thank you so much on your first purchase. I appreciate you, my friend. I would have you send me your info. It's scrolling on the screen there. Shoot that along to me. Let me write your name down here. All right. Thank you so much. You're a Perry Como fan too. I'm glad to hear that. I love my Perry too. Awesome. Thank you. And welcome to Olde Hadley Vintage. I'm so glad to have you for your first purchase. The Carpenters. Yes, I actually have a Carpenters album. I might have to bring that to next sale too. Boy, I got a lot of the ones you're mentioning, guys, I actually have in a stack. So good. I'm glad to get Broadway. Oh, Ginger. That's good to know. All right. I see a lot of those. Broadway show soundtracks. Yep. You're an old soul, man. Old. Hi, Hazel. Me too. I know it. We're all going in that direction, girl. Oh gosh, well that's wonderful, guys. So if anybody wants me to go backwards and redo all the items that did not sell, I think there were only 2 items that didn't sell.
Real quick, Jeff.
Yeah, we'll go back and we'll do it again. So I do have this, Chris. This was $15. If anybody's interested, I'm not going to do a countdown. If somebody wants it, just put picture, PITCHER, picture in the chat, and we'll go back to it.
And that was for 15.
This was $15 start. This is the Anchor Hawking Lido Milano crinkle glass-based pitcher, glass ball pitcher.
Count it down.
If anybody was interested in this.
So Dreamboat, please put your bid in.
So if anybody's interested, yes, then all right. So we will start it as an auction. So we'll start it at whatever anybody puts a bid in there. We'll start 15, the auction.
15.
Start at 15.
Okay. So starting at 15.
Okay, so this is $15. Anchor Hawking.
All right.
Beautiful ball pitcher.
You count it down.
All right.
Thank you, Kels.
All right, so we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, Kels said now. Good night, Kels. Thank you so much. And thank you, Jenny, for saying that. I appreciate that. Yes, please like and subscribe. I appreciate that.
Okay, the pitcher is going to Dreamboat Annie for 15.
Awesome, Dreamboat Annie. That is coming to you, dear. And Toby's over here. You just have a drink of water. Was it good? Was that water good? All right, I think I only had one other item. Oh, Kels, you ran out too quick. I'm gonna do some giveaways. You don't want to wait for the giveaway? I'm gonna do them next.
JR is fading too.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do the giveaways now. I think that was the only.
I think that was the only thing that didn't sell.
I think that was it, guys. Yeah, I think that was the only thing that didn't sell was just that.
Okay.
So yeah. All right. So we're gonna do some giveaways. All right. So if anybody bought anything tonight or won anything in the auctions, you are eligible to participate. So the first one I have here, so let me show you what I have here first. So I have some cute little things. And they're all kind of, well, one's more wintry, the other two are, I guess, Christmassy. So one is a cute little tin I have. It just says Merry Christmas on it. Plain little Christmas tin. It's really cute. And it's not super old. Probably from like the 80s, 90s even. But it's got some stickers on the bottom that were ripped off. I didn't rip them off. I don't know what was on there, but it's a cute little tin. Then I have this pretty little ornament. I love this ornament of this angel kneeling. Isn't that beautiful? It's a made in China piece, nothing fancy, but it has a little bit of glitter on it. Really pretty. Bring a little Christmas to our sale here. And then this is Yankee Candle on the back of it. This was made for Yankee Candle. Made in China piece, but it's a little plate. And it has snowflakes going around it. It almost reminds me of Lenox with that creamy color and then the gold trim. That's what it reminds me of. So those are your choices tonight. So first thing we're going to do, guys, I need a number between 1 and 20. 1 and 20.
Okay.
Go. Remember that?
Stop.
Oh, you got someone?
Stop.
Chat goes fast. All right, we got a winner, guys. We have a winner.
Jenny Mac.
Jenny Mac got it first. It was number 17. Is that correct?
That's correct. I'm on the screen.
All right, great. Congratulations, Jenny. Which would you like? Do you want the little plate with the snowflakes, the angel ornament, or would you like the little Christmas tin? The tin. Okay, great. All right, that's yours. Thank you, Jenny Mac. All righty. So the next one up, guys, I need a number from 80 to 100. Go. 80 to 100.
I know I saw it before, but I just want to refresh.
Oh, you're welcome, Jenny. That's Jenny's.
Stop.
Oh, stop. We have a winner, guys. We have a winner.
And we just double check the number. We're okay.
Check the number again, just to make sure.
Okay.
No?
Yeah, just
Scroll back up.
Yep. I got it. I got it.
And our winner is
Kathy Figurata for 93.
all right. There it is, 93. Kathy Figurata. Thank you so much, Kathy. Which would you like? Would you like the ornament or would you like the little ceramic, I guess, plate? And it has little feet on the back too.
Plate.
The plate? Okay, that's coming to you.
One
Thanks.
plate.
All right, Kathy. That is all yours, my dear. Kathy. All right. Okay, so those are done there. And then the last thing is just a question. First person to put it in the answer in the chat is the winner. And you have to type both full words. The first person to put in the chat the last patriotic holiday that we just had. What was it?
Oh, that's simple.
I know it's simple, but first person to put it in there, type both words.
Ah, Kathy again.
Kathy got it first?
Yep. Misspelled, but yes.
Oh, I don't know about misspelled.
Well, you didn't say that.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right.
I'm misspelling it.
Okay.
I'll call out.
But she do both words though?
She did.
Did both words. Okay.
Yep.
Memorial Day.
Bill didn't.
Memorial Day.
Sorry, Bill.
Yeah. All right. So that's going to you, Kathy. You're going to get the angel ornament as well. All right. Thank you guys so much for playing along. It's always fun to do those. I like doing those.
You know what that's called? That's called she was typing so fast because she knew it.
She knew it. Yeah. Yeah. Like me, the way I type. Exactly. Well, thank you so much, guys. This was a lot of fun tonight. Wow. We sold out. Congratulations to everybody. I appreciate all of your purchases. I really hit enter too fast. It's all right. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, as I always say. Thank you so much for coming. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. It's free, and you'll get notifications if I post a live sale or a a little video, which I don't post a lot. So you're not going to get annoyed by me constantly posting a short or a video or something like that if that annoys you. I know some people don't like that, but that's how we stay in touch, um so if you do want to subscribe, please feel free to do that if you have not already. And I do have sales every Sunday, usually at 7 o'clock. Now I have to let you know that next Sunday I am working and we close at 6, and I'm not going to be able to get home and get ready for 7. So the show may start at 8 p.m. It will start at 8 p.m. It will start at 8 p.m. next week. So be aware of that when I post the link or post the little description. It's going to be 8 p.m. I'll do a short or I'll do a preview or something just to remind you so you guys know. And there's 2 Sundays, I believe, this month that I'm working, unfortunately, which I usually only work 1 Sunday, but for some reason they put me on 2. So I'll be working. Those Sundays will be an 8 p.m. instead of a 7 p.m. So I wish you all a wonderful week. I hope you have a comfortable week as far as weather-wise goes, wherever you are. Hopefully it warms up here. It's supposed to. And we will see you guys next Sunday. I will be doing my invoicing tomorrow, probably Tuesday in the evening, and then on Wednesday. So look for my invoicing throughout the week. If you don't get anything from me or hear from me at all by Friday, please shoot me an email and say, Jeff, I haven't heard from you. So that'll kind of alert me that something is wrong with PayPal, or the email didn't go through, or it might be in your junk folder, because sometimes that does happen. People have said, oh yeah, it was in my junk folder, so be aware of that. And remember those records. If you want me to, make a list, send me an email, bunch of record names of artists you like, and I'll keep that in mind too. All right. So I hope you guys had fun. I bid you adieu. And Chris, thank you so much for your help as always.
You're welcome. Thanks everyone for coming. See you next week.
We'll see you next week, guys. Bye for now.